Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Happy Friday, one and all. You've made it to the weekend. We've got to the good bit. How are you all doing? It is a pleasure to see so many of you here so early. There's been arguments going around in the chat, I see, of who got here first. There's one thing that's sure. It wasn't me. People are always here before me these days. How are we doing? I hope we're all doing fantastically well. Happy Friday, everyone. We have a lot of Football Manager to get through. We are still 100% in the league. 7 games, 7 wins. Exclamation mark tactic, and you can have it for yourself for free. We are going to be getting into that. We've still got some Champions League games to play. They're not going so well. We're going to hope that we can turn that around. But I hope everyone's had a brilliant start to their weekend. What is everyone having for dinner? We need to hear that. It's Friday night. That's the important thing. None of this how we all are. Let's hear about what's on the plate. But I hope everyone's doing fantastically well. As I said, thank you all for being here so early. We need to sack these Stewards, by the way, instantly. We've got some streakers on the pitch. We're going to go in reverse order because there's a rather big one in there as well. We've got a 3-stream streak from Constantly Chris. Thank you very much. We've got a 5-stream streak from Benny. Thank you very much. And then we have a 100-stream streak from Bedders. The bat has been raised. The century. Thank you all very much for the company. I do really appreciate it. Absolute heroes, one and all. I appreciate all of the time spent here. I've seen, Palace, you've got a song you want to add to the playlist. It's been lost in the chat at the moment. Although when I scroll up, I should hopefully find it. But remind me if I don't get to it. But anyway, let's catch up with everyone. I hope we're all doing fantastically well. As I said, happy Friday, happy Friday. What are we all up to at the weekend? And what have we got for Friday night dinner? But let's catch up with everyone. So Palace was here. It was talking about Wallace and Gromit, I think. I saw something about cheese Gromit before I'd even open OBS. These get stranger every day, ladies and gentlemen. But like I say, people are here before me these days. Palace, how are we doing? Camping outside the door was worth it after all. I heard you banging. I was getting ready and I heard you. Right. Do we even have stewards at this point? Another streak on the pitch. A 7-stream streak from Kerristran. Thank you very much for the company. I do appreciate it. Big day today, Bet, as it was indeed. That bat has been raised. So I hope that means that you're still going to be turning up. I hope, right? That's not it. Alexander, how are we doing? Welcome in over on YouTube. Bedders, Alexander, I hope you're both doing fantastically well. Bedders, I assume it's now holiday blues, is it? Is it a return to reality? Well, obviously, now you've got the weekend, but a return to home today, was it? But I hope you're both doing very, very well. Right, we've got Portrait of a Blank Slate by Lovejoy. Let me just copy and paste that, because I will just catch up with everyone, and then I'll add that to the playlist. So let me copy that into there. Right, thank you, Palace. I'll get that added after this. Viva's first through the door. Everyone was first today. How are we, Viva? I hope you're doing very well. As always, I want to know what the weather's like. How are we, Viva? I hope you're doing very, very well. Any mojitos for the weekend? I don't know. Are there any limes left in your local store? Tom, welcome in. We're here. It's Friday. We've made it. We've made it, ladies and gentlemen. We have indeed. It is the weekend. Tom, I'm not sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I do apologise. I mean, you're more than welcome. Let me start with that. I'm not sure if you are in the Discord. If you're not, you wouldn't have seen it, but I've done some Pokemon card organising today. I'm all in. I'm all in. If you can see here, I've now got 4 boxes. I've got a binder. I've now got a plan for a collection, is what I'm going to say. I don't know why I keep doing this Trump hand movement. I'm not a fan of it. But yeah, Tom, I'm not sure if you've seen it. I did explain in the Discord earlier. If not, I will fill you in with my plan, not sort of like any sort of physical interaction. How are we? How are we all doing? We've already got the charity link in. It is pinned at the top, ladies and gentlemen. Information around the charity game, and I am going to be reminding everyone of it every stream. So we have the Football Manager content creator versus Slough Town fans charity match on August 29th. If you are available to come, if you are wanting to come, and you want to see your favourite Football Manager content creators, maybe I'm one of yours. I don't know. If you do want to come to that, it is going to be £10 on the day, and that ticket will cover you for the charity game and also Slough's game after. And 100% of the ticket money will be going directly to the charity. We are raising money for Alzheimer's Society. If you aren't able to make it, it is all going to be streamed on Y Callum's channel. But there is a link pinned at the top of the chat as well if you do want to donate to a brilliant cause. It is, like I said, I've said many times, a cause close to my heart. So any donation is greatly appreciated. And any donation of any size makes a big difference, ladies and gentlemen. So, sorry, just needed charity match in there twice. Atlas here, and he's first through the door as well. I tell you what, it's like one of those, I'm assuming you all just came in side by side and got stuck in the door frame, I'm assuming, because everyone was first today. How are we doing at 38 degrees here and just got out of the gym? My gosh, I'm so thirsty for Josh. I see these get more and more creative. I prefer that to the orange wine situation yesterday. But finished at the gym out nice and early. There you go. Get yourself home. What's for dinner tonight? Because, I mean, the pizza's made me jealous. Is there... What I want to know is, in an order of 3 pizzas, how much gets left at her? Because I want to know how much of a shift you put in last night. Holiday blues have started to kick in for bedders. I thought it was home time today, unfortunately. G&G, welcome in. I hope you're very well. Happy Friday. How did the rest of the stream go? Sorry, I was swamped at work. It is now me on my own for the entire of August, so I'm very much looking forward to Slough, I'll put it that way. But I hope you're doing very well, G&G. I hope the rest of the stream went well. Constantly Chris, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's having a great start to the weekend. I have so far, with you wonderful people. How has yours been, Chris? I hope you've had a brilliant week. We got the stream streaks going then. There you go. A bit of Ken as well. Oh, yeah. Kara Strand, first through the door as well. This is getting outrageous. Is anyone second? How are we, Kara Strand? I hope you've had a brilliant week. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Palace says, I'm taking the credit for it, though, because I was camping outside the door. You were indeed. Seriously, I kicked the tent a couple of times. Benny, how are we doing? Also first, how are we, Benny? I hope you're very well. Happy Friday to you, my friend. We can all be first together. Exactly that, Kara Strand. In this world, we can all get along. BRB from Benny, no worries. Thank you very much for being here. Kai, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're very, very well. Hope you've had a brilliant week. What is the plans for the weekend, everyone? But I hope you're well, Kai. Pleasure to have you as always. These stewards are incredible. They don't do their job, Palace. They don't. Where are we? Everyone catching up with each other. You love to see it. LML, how we doing? Happy Friday. I just scrolling. You're all catching up with each other. It's incredible to see. How are we, LML? Happy Friday. I hope you're very, very well. How are we doing? Alexander says, it was Palace, then Bedders, then me. Alexander, there you go. Do you know what? I think you could be right. Although, did you not creep in before, Bedders? I've scrolled back up. I'm VAR in it. No, you're right, Alexander. You're right. You're an honest individual. An honest individual. No, I lost where I was. It says download the editor. Whoa. I have none of these accusations. I can show you it on Steam. I haven't even purchased it. I do not own the editor. I don't. Pizza for Palace. You know, devil's in the detail. What's on that pizza? Kerristone's having jacket smokes with leftover chili. Nice. I like that. Leftover pizza for Atta, I did assume. Kai's having pizza, chips, and chicken nuggets. It's pizza all round. I'm jealous. I am awfully jealous. I'd love a pizza. Where did I get to? I've just scrolled. I've scrolled too far. I do this all the time. Just had barbecue at my mum's was beautiful. What was on the barbecue bed? Come on, you can't just tease us like this. Constantly, Chris, me and the kiddo are doing the lazy McDonald's. No shame. Chris, what is the order? Come on, people. You're just teasing me here. I need to know. Jack, mate, how we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very well. I thoroughly enjoyed the stream last night. I was thinking. Obviously, I'm not one to sort of talk about my stream in any way in someone else's stream. But I very much am interested in getting involved in one of your tournaments. The only issue is I do stream 5 till 8 on a Thursday. So it's going to be something I can see what I can work around. But I obviously didn't want to say that in your chat because I'm not one of those individuals that be so... By the way, my stream, I don't do that. But Jack, mate, I appreciate the offer and I thoroughly enjoyed the stream. How are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. We've got Wikipedia power from Maury and we need to get to the Riddler. Okay, I forgot to change the rules, but we're just doing a blanket 6 now. It's going to be 6 clicks. Lovely bit of squirrel. Go on, Jackie. Kai says, not doing much. Those Sunday song battles on Dee's channel. It is it's Saturday, is it not? I thought it was tomorrow. Kai, or am I mistaken? Kajtus? I'm going with Kajtus, and I apologise if I've pronounced that incorrectly. Happy Friday. It's a pleasure to have you in. How are we doing? Welcome in. Palace says goodbye. Fair enough. But it says back home tomorrow morning, so basically just, oh, right, I see. So it's the packing up stage. It's the really, really rough bit. Getting home's actually not as bad as preparing to leave, is it? Alexander and Stewart, I don't think I am, to be honest. Well, Tom, I wasn't calling you out on it. You feel free. You're more than welcome in the Discord, but I wasn't calling you out. I was just going to say I put my plan. So with the Pokemon, I've got the binder, which I'm planning. So at the back's going to be my favourite cards. But what I'm going to do is I am going to try and have the original 151 in there, but only what I pull from packs. I'm not going to buy any singles of the original 151. That's going to be my binder. And then I've got boxes. I've got one for each. Oh, I'm all in. Tom. Palace says, Alexander, if you're a steward, then you get yourself a 5-year contract. There you go. It's poor that I didn't know you had one. Tom, that's it. It's fine. I'm not taking it personally. Donated earlier, Kai. That would have been greatly appreciated. I'm not sure if it was throughout. We had the pleasure of a morning Y Callum stream this morning. But yeah, no, thank you from me as well. I know Callum's doing most of the thanking, as he's the organizer of it. But as I've said, it's cause close to my heart, so I do appreciate you you donating. And it's a shame, of course, that you can't make it. I know you're gutted. It would have been much better if you could. Better says, I need to shoot. I should be back in an hour or so. No worries, Betters. Thank you very much for tuning in, raising that bat. And I hope to see you back in an hour or so. Palace says, I can't make it because I'm not keen driving from Yorkshire to Slough. That's fair enough, Palace. As I said, it will all be streamed on Callum's channel, so you can tune in regardless. It's an 11 a.m. kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Alexander has an idea. What are we talking? Eats half of each, and then is that the same tonight? I don't mind that. So a pizza and a half, 2 nights in a row. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good shift. That I'll allow that one. G&G says, stream was good, thanks. Title might be slipping away again, though. Yet another bottle job, G&G. I don't believe it. You're just being too modest. You're winning that title. Alexander says, everyone's first. We could be there. Palace says, what's on it? I haven't thought that far yet. So you know you're having a pizza. You just don't know what pizza yet. That's fair enough. Kai had pepperoni pizza with 7 spiced fries and chicken dippers. That is the detail we're looking for. Solid Friday night dinner. Not this weekend. It's Sunday this time. I see. Okay. See, I don't know why it's always Saturday then, is it? I don't know why I thought it was Friday and it was postponed to the Saturday. I knew it was a day off. Better bring your P game. Bit the blue there. Organisation looks good, mate. Mine can't be much better. I'm sure it is, Tom. Or I'm sure there's at least a lot more to it. I'm still very, very new. But I've got plans for the... me and Bedders have been discussing plans for the second channel, the Pokemon stuff. I'm going to do a bit of like a trailer into it and explaining sort of what the plan is. That Bedders is to thank or to blame for this new addiction to colourful cardboard through winning that giveaway. And then, yeah, I'm going to do like one video a month, probably just updating what I actually understand now, because you've all seen me open the packs at the moment. I don't know anything. So I'm going to do what I've learned and how the collection's coming on and stuff like that. So Josh in the Pokemon card Discord channel. Can I put some of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Yeah, Palace, it's for all cards. It's for all cards. I just put Pokemon because that's what I'm interested in. But any card can go in there. That's fine. 10-year Palace, says Alexander. He wants a 10-year contract. Constantly Chris says, kiddo going with a chicken burger and myself a classic double quarter pounder cheese. Both menus with dip, of course. Because why not, Chris? What is the dip? Because they've got some new good choices at McDonald's. They're doing hot honey now. And was it a garlic mayo? I'm not sure, but I last time I went, I was thoroughly enjoying the dip selection. Kai says it's normally Saturday, but I think he's away or busy tomorrow night. Might be gigging or something, as it's season 4 it now. Yes, that is it. I know it was a wedding gig, but for some reason I had it in my head that it was Friday and went to Saturday. But it's Saturday to Sunday, and I believe it is a wedding gig for our good friend D-Boy. Tom says, yeah, that's a good plan. That may look forward to the videos. I appreciate that, Tom. I appreciate that. It's just a little bit different, you know, because obviously, I mean, I can't compete. I keep picking these up. I don't know why. I can't obviously compete in any way. Not that I'm looking to compete, but I can't put across any sort of knowledge because I don't have any when it comes to Pokemon cards. So I'm going down the route of having none and welcoming opinions. Good evening, all. Urban Mammoth, I hope we're doing very well. Happy Friday. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Leave those poor stewards alone, Viva. They're getting a talking to just because you've streaked onto the pitch. We've got a 25 stream streak from Viva. Thank you very much for the company. I do appreciate it. I believe that is all caught up, ladies and gentlemen. So let me add this song to the playlist. Portrait of a Blank Slate by Lovejoy. So let's get that in the light songs. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, it is a promise and a threat that if you do add a song to the playlist, it does get played. I added some of my own songs today as well. Instead of doom scrolling, I doom scrolled Spotify. So let's get that on. There we go, we've got that. Lazy Ben, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're very well. I hope you had a brilliant week. How are you, my friend? And Dan's here as well. Hi, I've placed an order for a hot and spicy pizza with chicken strips and cookies, but you appear to have delivered me a handsome ginger man. Oh, a new promotion, you say, for loyal customers. Wonderful stuff. Yes, very happy with him. Thanks.
To be no more.
Can I have the pizza is the question there. Dan, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very well. We were just talking about you, actually. Your ears must have been ringing. We were talking about the reason for the delay of song battles, and I seem to think that it's a wedding scenario, is it not? Tom says, yeah, it's a good place to start. It's just about making mistakes and learning from it and anything else. As always, if you need any help, anything, let me know, Tom. You're an absolute hero. I do appreciate all of it because I know nothing, and I'm going to try and learn. Dan says, we can share the pizza. You can't have it. Okay, learning how to share all over again. Well, Strong Games, how we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're very well. How did the rest of the stream go? I know I was lurking away because work was very, very busy. I know that you had a comprehensive 4-1 win at one point, I heard you say. But how did the rest of the stream go? Dan says, yeah, got a wedding gig tomorrow eve near Cardiff. Okay, so not a million miles from me. Not a million miles. Blair says, no, you haven't caught up yet. Oh, see, Blair, look, you didn't type that long ago, did you? You didn't. You thought you were going to catch me out. How are we, Blair? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Welcome in. A pleasure to have you as always. So, let's jump over to the other screen. We do have a Wikipedia path to kick things off. So let's get straight into that. That's a black screen. That should be Football Manager. There's Football Manager. I don't know why it did that. But let's get on to our Wikipedia path. Before Llama turns up to tell us off for using Wikipedia in dark mode, which I didn't realise was a sackable offence, but here we are. Let me just change the capture so we are on Wikipedia, and we need to get to from Swindon Town FC. We need to get to, it was the Riddler, was it not? The Riddler in 6 clicks. The black screen of death. It's like on the 360s with the red ring. So, yeah, you got to use dark mode, far too bright. See, that's the thing, Dan. I'm not always really... I mean, my preference is dark mode on most things, but I'm not always quick to go for it. Wikipedia is an attack of the senses if you have it on light mode. At says, please leave it on dark mode. We don't need to be flashbanged. Exactly. It's Wikipedia specifically is an attack on the eyeballs. Loki, a singing IRL. You enjoying the song, are you? I mean, you did suggest it, so I'd hope that it's a bit of a toe tapper for you at least. BRB, enjoy. No worries, Alexander. No worries. John says trying to sign good free agents to earn money is like finding a haystack in a needle. Flip that. Reverse it. I think that's other. Although finding a haystack in a needle would be equally as tough, I think. Yeah, Lovejoy are the 4 favourite band. What are the first 3 then? What are the first 3? Behind Queen's Panic and Arctic Monkeys. Okay, solid list. Solid list. Right, we need to get to the Riddler. The Riddler, you say? Have we played away in Gotham at any point? That would be my... it's half of one, 6 of a dozen of the other, really. And those are the same thing. Alexander says, also, thank you for the comment on the video. I done it for you and Jack. No worries, Alexander. I appreciated the comment. Luca Satori, welcome in over on YouTube. I hope you're very well. English only. My English is not great, sorry. Luca, with that message right there, your English is on a par with mine instantly. I do only speak English, unfortunately. I can tell from your profile picture that I assume you are Italian. I can completely 100% myself out by saying buongiorno and grazie mille for your attendance. That's all I have. That's all I have in the locker. Prego. That's all I have. I know that saying it's 2026, I'm making new phrases, John. There you go. Palace says, to be fair, when I get enough points, I'm adding normal people things by Lovejoy as well. Well, that's a man with a plan. Italian Tonali. Not a fan. Is John. Incoming list of pastas from Attlee. Lasagna, Alfredo, garlic bread, bolognese. Yeah, it sounded like a scene from Balls of Steel, that did. And some diddly donuts, if anyone did used to watch it. BRB, no worries, Palace. No worries. You know me too well. Exactly that. Exactly that. Right. How do we get to Batman? I mean, to be fair, no one has seen Ian Holloway and Batman in the same room. Also, using my government name is wild. I do not. I do not. I do not. I'm a username individual. Who made the Batman games? That was an EA. You use your government name out. Who made the Bat? Don't answer that. I'm thinking out loud. Don't answer that. No hints and helps, as our good friend. See, I was then caught because I've just said I'm a username, but I was about to say Dan. Are we allowed to help? That sounds like an help. No helping. I'm thinking out loud. Rhetorical questions, I think they're known as. I don't think it was EA. I think it was Ubisoft. I think it was Ubisoft. So my thoughts here are I either get to the film, I either try and remember where Robert Pattinson's from, because the Riddler was in the newest Batman, wasn't he? Which was directed by someone Reeves. I forget his name. Matt Reeves? Alan Reeves? Christopher Reeves? It's one of them. It's going to be none of them, isn't it? Luca, no. I'm talking about Robert Pattinson. Can you scout players based on height? Asking for a pal? You can indeed. Oh, I don't know. Yes, yeah, you can. I'm not sure on console. I'll show you when we get over there. So I either go down the route of trying to get to the film, I go down the route of trying to get to the game. Now, we have a direct link to EA, which I then think we can get to awards, which would get us to other ones, but then I'm risking getting the wrong producer of the game again. I want to say Ubisoft, but I think that's wrong, which makes me think this is risky. So now, do we know where anyone that's in any of the Batman films is from? Not really. Robert Pattinson sounds Southern. Tom Hardy. Christian Bale, we know we can't get to America very well. We're not good at that. Blair, I'm doing very well. Right, put your deck in the Discord. I look forward to seeing it. Anyone else think Jim Carrey for Riddler? Awful film. I'm looking forward to the new Batman. I am looking forward to the new Batman. It's next year, isn't it? Who made Codemasters for those Arkham Knight games? Who made the games? I am interested in the fact, unless I've missed it, that we haven't had Moriel tell us he's done this in 3 yet. But I'd imagine it has been completed. You'd have to look. Right. I mean, Marvel, even if we get to like Marvel, it's not Marvel, is it? It's DC. That would have been a good shout, going to Marvel, wouldn't it? It's DC. What was the size requirement, Josh? 6'4". The taller the better. The taller the better, John. The taller the better. Right. Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to have to go down the route of the game. I think the game's going to be just tall with jumping reach and heading. Exactly. You don't even really need amazing stats for the heading, to be honest. Sort of 11 upwards if they're tall with jumping reach, and you should be all right. You should be all right. Right. Okay. It would really help if I knew where any of the actors were from, because then we could just go England and go down that route. Yeah, I can't think of anyone. I'm going to have to go down the route of the game. I'm going to have to. So where's EA? Where's EA gone? It's 2010, isn't it? I mean, I've got the shirt there. It says FIFA 10. You'll have a look. Of course you'll have a look. Where was EA? I have some feedback on the tactic. That doesn't sound positive. Ben, am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? Or have you won everything? Come on. Where was EA? I saw it easily a second ago. Now I need it. It's disappeared. Of course I have. Of course it has. Oh, is it in kit? It might be in kit. That's why. EA. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the EA route. Electronic Arts, right. I mean, it'd be really, really handy if they made the Batman games. I'm just not sure they did. I'm not sure they did at all. Ben says, you was in trouble, but now the form's taken a massive rise. Lots of draws and losses to start, but now the last 6 have all been wins, Ben. Look, sounds like it needed some time to settle in, but I'm telling you, I know my stuff. I broke this game. Freddie, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. We've got Angry Birds. That doesn't really help. Like, I am going to have to check because I just don't know if they did make it or not. It'd be really handy if they did. We got Battlefield, we got Fortnite. Star Wars games. Yeah, how you doing, Freddie? Happy Friday. That doesn't look great. No. Games. List of electronic arts games is a risk. It's a risk. I'm not sure it's one I'm willing to take. I don't think it was Codemasters. Freddie says, we won Carabao Cup with Man United, top of the Prem, all in first season. No signings either, Freddie. You're making this look easy. Save some wins for the rest of us. It's not cliffhanger games. I've never heard of them. It's not a first-person shooter, so that doesn't help. BioWare? No, probably not. I don't think it was an exclusive anywhere. Ubisoft. I have a feeling we could... I'm going with it. I'm going with it. This could be a risk. We could just go round in circles here. We could be going around in circles. Sword Knights. I thought we had some in there. I know they do Assassin's Creed. Warner Brothers Interactive. I feel like we could be going down the wrong path here and just get stuck on game developers. That's not going to help. Game engine. We got games down here. Games. Where was games? Oh, great. We got The Verge and The Crew. You've a lot better. You've a lot of better players than me, though. So I'll give it a lot of time. Need a transfer. Yeah, 100%. It always takes time for them to settle in. And yeah, there's just really what you need. You need good wing backs. You need a big striker for it to probably work. Anyone know about Hornacek from Braga? I do not. 2 games to go in the league. Only 3 points in it, Freddie. You got it. You got it. And we've got South Park. I feel like it would have been mentioned if I'm right. Far Cry. Avatar. Driver. Yeah, I think we've got this wrong. You're at Donny Rovers. Yeah, you get some decent players in, surely. Rainbow Six Siege. We could be in trouble here. Just don't know what route to go down now. I've made a mess of this again. My problem is I don't know. I haven't got... You skip... Splinter Cell, what a game, by the way. PlayStation, I think PlayStation's too vague to get Batman from that quickly anyway. Chairman downgraded stuff like what? Yeah, John, watching your stream, you brought in some serious players. 15 loans. Quah. That's going to take some settling. Yeah, I'm convinced it would have been in there. So I am going to take the risk on. I'm trying to think. I'm gambling. And this is a terrible route I've gone down here. Matrix. Batman. Comic book Batman. 4. Riddler. Boom. Boom, we got there. We got there in 5. That is an absolute fluke there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how that's happened. Nicely done is being very, very generous, Dan. I think the use of the word nicely is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Done, yes. Nicely, that was a bit of a mess. I got very lucky with Warner Brothers. Very lucky. Did you get there in 5? Yes, then nicely done. I'll tell you what, I'll take it. 5... That's saying drive. That's not a way to live. Right. Okay. Morial. 5 is the best I can find. You can get 5 through Ryan Reynolds too. Or what? So Wrexham, Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. How's what's the route with Ryan Reynolds? What's the route? Right, I'm a bit of a plonker, by the way, because I told you all that we were going to end yesterday's stream a little bit early because we had 20-day break until the next game. So what I did was I didn't do anything with that, and we still have a 20-day break until the next game. Green Lantern, DC, nice, I like it. Is that an L or an I? LAJP, I'm going with. I'm assuming I've pronounced that incorrectly. I do apologise. Let me know what you would like to be called, but welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very, very well.
Oh, I think it's normal, you know.
You Muppet, I wonder where? Yeah, I'm not sure how we got there. No, you wonder where Kermit is? Kermit will be here, of course. Of course. Right. Yeah, we've got a while to get through here. Alejandro Fernandez looks very good, but then that is because he costs £50 million. That will do it. Professional streaming at its best. John, it's what I do. It's what I do. It's what I do. Top notch. Bit the Beastie Boys. You love to see it. You love to see it. Right. Oh, we've got Dan in with the career path quiz. You love to see it. When I was preparing it, I think this one Edinburgh City chairperson, Scotches talk of takeover. What does Scotches mean? I've never heard Scotches used in that term. Oh, I'm feeling ball knowledgey. I reckon you've got this one. It is coming onto your screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Those are your teams. Matt's going to pop up now. It's not Justin Devaney, no. I can tell you for free, I don't think it will ever be Justin Devaney. Dan, see, I knew that was going to be right up your era there. Look, the Bosch came in before I've even given an answer. He could be wrong. He could be wrong for all we know. He's not. He's not. It is Shane Long. You are correct. It is, in fact, Shane Long. Those points will be refunded. It is Shane Long, Gareth Strand. It is. D-Boy got it almost instantly. It's not Jorgen Strand Larsen, Palace. It's not. Again, never will be. Josh, you know free agents, signing good ones. Is there a technique to it or just hope for the best? I wouldn't say there's really a technique to it. I don't think there's really a technique to signing anyone. It just depends what you want. You've got to, you know what I mean? I think you've got to know what you want, and then it just takes time, really. I would say always with free agents, it's probably worth offering trials, because then they come into the club and you can you get a coach report and you can sort of judge them off of your squad. But apart from that, you kind of just need to know what you're looking for. It was Shane Long, Alexander. It was indeed. Right now, career path quiz. Alice, we just did it. We literally just did it. It has just been done. You said Justin Devaney. Why, Callum? How are we doing? Was treated to a Why Callum stream early morning, and I didn't realise that was a way I needed to start my Friday. But here we are, having a good day. Who got 2 thumbs and can't hang, but would like to say hi? I mean, it's a thinker. It's a thinker. How are we, Callum? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very well. This guy, not this guy. I'm here. I can hang. That's kind of the whole point of this, is for me to hang. If I couldn't hang, well, it'd be quieter, wouldn't it? How are we, Callum? I hope you're doing well. There is a technique to sign in with John. Attackers, yeah, exactly. If you can score a goal, John will sign you. Alexander says, BRB, closing my window. I am angry about children shouting. They're distracting me with your live. I'll tell you what, shout back at them. Say, do you mind? I'm trying to watch some Scottish dominance here. I'm just bragging about my 2 thumbs. Not everyone has 2, Josh. It is very true. It is true. Dan Byrne has 2 thumbs, but he does not have 10 fingers. Or 9 or 8 fingers. Judging on your thoughts on thumbs, really. It depends. We don't need to get philosophical tonight. Pallet says Queen's Park to Dundee, to Dunfermline, to Dons, to Mirren, to Morton, to Ayr, to Dundee, to Hearts, to Rangers. I am going to leave that to the chat because that is a lot of Scottish clubs, and I lost concentration at Dunfermline, if I'm honest. I'm good, thanks. Bedtime in the Y household. It is an early night for Y Callum, is it? All of the excitement of the early stream. Right, so we were debating signing Pablo Lopez for it would have been a club record fee of 28 million. He's gone to Monaco. He's now worth £160 million. I get the feeling we might have missed a trick here. But we've got Dylan Moody, so it doesn't matter. Cast your votes. Kerristran says, tell them to watch Josh and get inside. Exactly that. In that order. Self-Life says, hey, I got off work this week and now I'm now at the good bit, Self-Life. You've made it to the weekend. Congratulations. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. A1, last night we did it. Did you so the circumstances fell your way. Did you win and it was Japan that needed to lose? World Cup qualification, is it, Benny? That is awfully exciting. The Palace Career Path quiz is underway. It is. Ben says, got this keeper on loan. He's the best thing since sliced bread. Really? What's his name? Benny says, Japan took a first-minute red and lost 2-0 to Syria. We defeated Qatar 2-0 for the first time in 91 years. It's becoming a FIFA member nation. 1952. Hong Kong are going to the FIFA World Cup, Benny. That is a huge accomplishment on your part. Congratulations. Is it Pat Nevin, says Kerristran. Been aired on my career path. Does Manu, how are we doing? Happy Friday, my fruity freaks. There's some alliteration there. How are we, Does Manu? I hope you're doing very, very well. They're primary school kids. They still might like Football Manager. They still might like it. Morio says, it was Wrexham Reynolds, list of highest paid actors, Jim Carrey, the Riddler. Sorry, was busy for a second. No need to apologise at all, Morio. I like the scenery on that route there. That's fantastic. Pilot says, oh, of course he comes as soon as career path happens. Oh, was that Shankland? But yes, Matt, it's Shankland. How are you, sir? I'm here just to keep my streak. No worries, Matt. Are you at the football tonight, are you? Repeat Palace career path teams. Alexander, it's already been done. It was Shankland. Dan, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you had a brilliant week. Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. You're at St Andrews. Yeah, I thought you were at the football tonight. Who is it? Who is it tonight? It's not Barca tonight, is it? Benny says, thank you. I'm going to see them through the World Cup and then bounce. Will be open to the USA, Korea, Ireland and Scotland jobs. That's a wide net. That's a wide net you're casting. I don't mind that at all. How did the Wiki Path go? We got there in 5. Self-Life, we got there in 5. Right, round 2, okay. Alexander says Barcelona versus Birmingham. It is the Barca one tonight. I wasn't sure if that was tonight or not. That's exciting. Has there been any leaking of a Barcelona team? Have we got some good players in there? 10 days into the Aberdeen game. I might need to quickly run and refill that water because it's got warm in here all of a sudden. It has indeed. It is that tonight. Okay. Oh, we've won Manager of the Month. You'd love to see it. It's because we won every game. Cliff Hightower did win Player of the Month. You also love to see that. Naldo. Was that Naldo we were looking at? That's not the Naldo we were looking at now. Why are we being told of this? Were we scouting him or something? Dan says, I don't think any of Barca's World Cup players have returned. Right, okay. This is just senior teams and not academies. I don't know what's going on here. Right, Predrag Kuzman... Predrag... We're going to go Predrag. Kuzmanovic. We got there in the end. £18 million, 6'4", 19 jumping reach, 14 heading. I've just said a lot of things that I like. 16 positioning, 13 tackling, 14 marking. Only like centre back. Not a huge fan of wide centre back. Not hugely quick either. I don't think we need to spend 18 million on him. I don't think we need to spend 18 million on him at the moment. Morecambe to Accrington on loan to Barnsley to Bradford. I have no idea. James, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you're very, very well. Ladies Ben says his name is Alexei Rojas. Oh. Fedoroshenko. Yeah, what Lazy Ben said. That's a goalkeeper. That is a goalkeeper. Right. What else do we have? Alexander says, but there is a good chance that we will get to see a German signing Karim Adeyemi and make his unofficial debut for his new club, Barcelona. I see. I didn't realise Adeyemi had gone there. When did this take place? This witchcraft in the window. I just saw Italy have beat England. I think Italy actually really good in this save. Randelovic was class for Serbia. Kyra Martin had a poor game for England. He's playing for England these days. Who is their first? Is it still Hardy? I think Hardy's still their first choice keeper. Get Dylan Moody in there. He's better anyway. This summer, like 2 weeks or last week. I see. Okay. Any more guesses? Palace. I'm not sure on that one. I'm not sure on that. That's very Football League. And it's hard for me to think without then sitting there and scratching my head. Which we need to be on the go with Football Manager. Repeat the teams. The teams are... I've lost it now. Morecambe to Accrington on loan to Barnsley to Bradford. I have no idea. Right, we need to praise all of these for being good at training. That's always a good thing to be good at. We like it when people train hard. 8 days. I really should have done this last night, shouldn't I? I completely forgot. I got my I got the YouTube save ready to go, and I forgot to do anything on this one. Prokjaka had a good game for Czech Republic. Little Jack played well for Senegal. Begovic played well for Bosnia. Is Begovic still at the club? No, he's on loan at Mönchengladbach. Jimenez was okay in the 4 minutes he played for Colombia. And Isidro Gonzalez was average for 34 minutes for Paraguay. I've got no one else. Desmanu says maybe you should have done it, but this must be a continue button record. We're not messing about tonight, Desmanu. Only when we get to the games is when we'll stop. John says, Josh, any Welsh new gens? We do not at the moment. No, I haven't even had any put in front of me at the moment. Thiers in for Juve. No, not yet. Does no one knows? A little bit of a Queens of the Stone Age based banter there from Palace. It seems that way, Palace. It does indeed. Cabillo, not first. Sebastião de Piedade. It sounds like a charity based around pie. He's 35 million. I don't think we can sign someone for 35 million based off of pie type banter. Thanks for subscribing. Really, if it was a crumble, we'd think about it. What have I just heard? Freddie, you absolute hero. Thank you very much for subscribing at Tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Freddie, that is incredibly kind. I really do appreciate you getting yourself a season ticket. Thank you very much for the incredible generosity, Freddie. I really do appreciate it. Absolute hero. No, it's Adam Phillips. Well, no one knows. Great song, so I'm telling you, there you go. No one knows did make its way onto the playlist as well. Freddie, you're an absolute hero. Enjoy the ad-free viewing and the emotes that... well, I've added a few new ones recently, actually. That was my next guess. I know, John. It was on the tip of my tongue. Stefan Lehman. 6 foot. What are we talking here? Swipe left. Takahiro Kitara was lots of money, wasn't he? Yeah, 17 million. A bit of Tennessee whiskey from Chris Stapleton. What a voice. Freddie, it's a yellow card on the first use of an emote. It's a yellow card. It's not one of my proudest moments, that one. 31 years old, sat in my room doing a 6-7 recording and animating it for an emote. It really wasn't a proud moment. What's the giraffe reference? So that's Cliff Hightower, John. So that's just showing you how tall Cliff is. That just shows how tall Cliff is. Shooten unhappy with Holmes' loan agreement. I'm sorry. I'm really not just doing it to wind up the Hibs manager, I promise. I'm really sorry. I know he's not played at all. That's my mistake. I'll sort it out, Jerdy. I'll sort it out. He's not playing a single minute. Have that, Hibs. That's what you get for loaning to me. Do you think it was going to go well? Right, so round 3. Back by popular demand. We got another one. Aberdeen. Jacob Sutherland. Is that... No, I was going to say, is that a relation of Mr. Scotsman? But that is not. That is not. Cameron Naismith does look very, very good. But yeah, we don't play with Cam. Jerdy is shooting at you. Urban Mammoth, and we're kicking off. We're kicking off with some fine form there. I like that. What are we? 53 minutes in. Urban Mammoth didn't need warming up tonight. we're straight in there with the heavy hits. Not even a couple of jabs before that one. That was just straight right hook. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we like playing good, believe it or not. Randelovich is good at football. Kyra Martin isn't actually great. I don't know why we're bigging him up. Dave, how we doing? Josh Soonsup-Bell. Well played, Dave. Well played, Dave. How we doing? Happy Friday. I was lurking in the stream as work was very, very busy. I saw your message in your Discord, though, that there was some frustration around the game. What happened in the cup final, if you don't mind reliving the moment? But I do hope you're well. Alexander says Palace News is wrong. Phillips played at Burnley and Norwich and Cambridge and Hamilton. So Alexander, I think he did say that it was just first team and not academies. I think it was, is why that is. That's a lot of teams there, Palace. Yeovil to MK to Ipswich to Watford to Millwall to Leeds to Spurs to Birmingham to QPR to Newcastle to Palace to Everton to Luton to Antalyaspor to Kanchanbury. I think half of them were loans. Troy Deeney or Jordan Hugill. Spurs to Birmingham. No senior career. If we don't answer Palace, does it stop? No. I checked. Right, okay. You're being called out here, Palace. You're telling porcupines. Yeah, Spurs to Birmingham. And then, yeah, to QPR. I do not know. I'm sure Matt would know if he was here. Don't blame me, blame Flash Score. Not fact checking. I'd be walking the plank if I didn't fact check mine. Andros Townsend. Dave says they scored. Then not long after my defender decided it was better to lick his own shadow than track. 2-0 down, so I ended stream mid-final. Not ideal. Did the game go off, or did you play out the rest of the final? Did you play out the rest of it, Dave? Check message before that too. Oh, I didn't see that. I did only see the that one came through. I will do after stream. I'm gonna guess it probably wasn't the happiest thing. But I do hope you're having a good day apart from Foot Manager testing your patience.
Leave the football before the football leaves you. The football's left them.
Oh, it's in chat. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant in your Discord. Ben, how are we doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're very well. So there we go. We was giving them a game. Then no reason, midway through second half, my defender decided to clothesline their player and give away a penalty with no danger at all. And then, obviously, they scored not long after that. And then defender decided to lay down rather than tracking his runner. Not ideal, Dave. The Dave Hull version of FM out to play again, it seems. Football Managers test people. It does. Never wink. What do you mean? Did I wink? I don't think I winked. If I did, it was unintentional. We lost 3-0, but we got European football. Dave, will you take that? So what was the cup final? Was it Scottish Cup or Premier Sports? What final were you in? Right, we're going to start Sorensen today. Cecinia's going to come back in. Teixeira's going to come back in. Jose Antonio's going to come back in. Jimenez going to come back in. And Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush. Yeah, Scottish Cup versus Celtic. Ben says, well, just boiling, been at Blue Lagoon in Melter, basically all day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I hope you've had a brilliant day, Ben. I hope you have. Broomhill to Killy to Airdrie to Palace. Scubs would know it. If only Scubs were it. I carried on my sentence. That's going to be Justin Devaney, isn't it? If only Scubs were it. I carried on my sentence. Oh, I see. Right, okay. I see. I'm with you. Yes, Josh, correct. I need a good DM. 80 million budget. Whoa. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Who are some of the world's best DMs then for 80 million? Malta, right, I'm with you. I'm with you. Scottish Cup final, though, Dave. The success is on its way. It's on its way. Sack the stewards. We do need to. We've got another streak on the pitch. A 40 stream streak from Dave. Thank you very much for the company. I do appreciate it. It is Devaney, Tyler Morton. Chat can have some suggestions. What are we going for? An 80 million pound. What season are you in? Is this early? Tyler Morton. I think we could probably get better for 80 million. I think we could probably get better than Tyler Morton for 80 million. Right, we've got Aberdeen. I think they're doing okay. I think they've started fairly brightly. What's your camera settings? It's the same as D-Boys. Just getting to an hour in. How many games in? 4, 5? Ben, this is our 10th game in the stream. Lose the 0. Yeah, get Tyler Morton. Only season 2. I'm trying to make a philosophy at the club too. Getting young players released. Try and sell for profit. I like that. Bit of a money ball situation. It's up. Gravenberch could be a shout. Adam Wharton. Could you get Adam Wharton for 80 million? Kobe Mainu, though not so much a DM. We're getting a new stadium, so we need to make money. I like that. The Dave Hull Arena. I underestimated the game speed. I've not been on FM in 6 days. Really, Benny? You're going to get back to it? Push that budget, though, Grav. Yeah. Forest to Lincoln to Spurs to Palace. I don't know. Lincoln on loan. Don't think so. I'm at United. Yeah. Dave, we're continuing. Brennan Johnson's a good shout. Brennan Johnson is a good shout. Look at this. Dan's lurking in the shadows with correct answers. How are we, Dave? Happy Friday. I hope you're very well. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Welcome to the weekend, sir. No FM until next Saturday. Even then I've got EFL Cup to watch. I see, okay. I've been eating a pizza. Dan, you know the devil's in the detail. We need to know more than that. What is on the pizza? We know, actually. You told us, didn't you? I thought it was a hypothetical spicy pizza. Hot and spicy. So this was real. This was real. Cheers for the main news shout. Yeah, at United. Brilliant. Yeah. I realised that. If you're at United, you probably have them already. Bird Nerd, how are we doing? Good evening, bird lovers. And those who have not turned yet. There you go. Everyone's just closeted bird lovers at this point. I am now the shift's done. Love it, Dave. Get your feet up. Get a beverage in hand. Las Palmas to Roda to Villarreal to Palace. Should be easy. It was a hot and spicy from Domino's. No pizzas in my life. A hypothetical. Dang, he's saying all the right things. A tease. Ads. Well, we'll wait with bated breath for the next career path quiz. Hot and spicy D-boy sounds like heaven. I mean pizza. Yeah, in-game, of course, in-game. Buadi, Burnout and Vermeeren. Fred. Tyler Morton, only 2.5 stars at DM. Yeah, I can imagine. You're back already. Sorensen makes it 1-0. Our transfer deadline day panic signing keeps performing. Dinner in my belly, feeding the angry pets tonight while I watch this spicy lad play. Spicy's on the topic. It's on the tip of our tongues. Yeah, Young'uns is what I want. So yeah, I mean, Buadi's is a great shout. But yeah, any of those from Tasmania. I got salmon, no mojito, unfortunately. Salmon, solid. What's with the salmon? Let's skip this because that's an awfully long highlight. What are you having with the salmon? I had a fish cake with some veggies and some chorizo in the veggies. It was lovely. Shuameni, Buadi, Wharton, Manzambi. Yeah, I'd always say Wharton's a great shout, but I mean Buadi is like the wonder kid, isn't he? But yeah, I think Wharton's a great shout. Rice and a fish cake, and then I had rice, then a fish cake, rice and a fish cake. Oh, Cliff hits the bar. Sorensen, get it back across. Has everyone seen that guy now, by the way? As Cliff makes it too. Has anyone seen that guy, by the way? It worked. He is an absolute unit. After Sun really annoyed me off today, but my fault for being burnt. Ben, there's nothing worse than a bad sunburn, and I'm known it. Is no one guessing? Palace, I reckon we might be a little career path quizzed out. I think that's why I limit it to 1. You've gone all in. We're about 15. I think Wharton is the one. I think it's a good signing. Dave says duck and veg for me earlier. I burnt the orange sauce, so just a nice fat duck piece. Like that, Dave. Do like duck. I mean, I only tend to have it Chinese order. It is good. Palace, less is more. Urbanisation, more is less. You've been Una reverse there, Urban Mammoth. Ben says at 6 I'll have fish. At 8 I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 I'll have fish. At 12 I'll have fish and a rice cake. He's an absolute unit now, though. It worked. Sorensen makes it 2. This guy can play. I'm telling you, this guy can play. That doesn't make sense. Great insult, that. What was the insult? I missed the insult. Oh, you fat duck piece. I've been called worse. Wait, which series do I know that song from? Which one? What, On My Way by the Proclaimers? It's 3, Josh, mate. What was 3? What was 3? Right, come on, we're absolutely flying it. Aberdeen. Oh, Goals, you mean? Oh, the song that's playing? Starbuster by Fontaines DC. I don't know what series this be from. And well, we're done with Career Path. It was fun while it lasted. I'm off for dinner. Be back soon, Josh Freddy. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. We're 3-0 up, and you said Sorensen makes it 2. 2 for himself. 2 for himself. I didn't mean that. I didn't realise it was 3, to be honest. We just scored too many goals. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. We're scoring all the goals. They've made a triple substitution at half-time. Mason Miley coming off. We are absolutely flying. Are Celtic playing at the moment? No, they are not. Mobland. It's the theme song from Mobland. Good shout. I've not seen it. I've heard very, very good things, though. That's with Pierce Brosnan, right? And Tom Hardy. I've heard very good things. I'm not really a series man. I've said this a lot. Yesterday was history. Today is present. Tomorrow is the future. Yeah, that's stupid. Hey, Ben. I mean, it's factual. It's factual. Sorensen. Oh, he hits the post for his hat-trick. All across the Teixeira. Oh, crazy header from Teixeira. Hits the bar. Yeah, I've heard very, very good things. Dan says, okay, here's a career path for you. I reckon, judging by how much dong is involved, it's got to be D-Boy Plays. It's got to be. It's got to be. I'm assuming. But then again, I realise now that you can't say half of those names. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wouldn't say that's PG. Ding dong. It's just a doorbell, isn't it? Dave says, that reminded me. I finally taught my missus birds to say that on cue. On to grander designs now. I mean, what? Like daytime TV? Or oh no, I forgot to make any substitutions again. Not how it's meant though. Dan, it's I can take it how I want. Is the wrong way to word that considering the word we're discussing. Doorbell scenes? Palace, see. I know my way around a ding-dong. Cecinio, again, a weird thing to say on the internet, thinking about it. Sometimes, think before you speak. Think. Gonzalez we're going to bring on. We're going to... Knock, knock, hello? Thinking's overrated? Not when it's saved on the internet. Slow's going to get fun. Is there room for a little one? Room for a little one in the Airbnb? Think before you say it, Ben. I know. Sometimes I just go for these things. It's all in the name of comedic value. Don't worry. The joke is typically at my expense, but here we are. Johnston on as well because I forgot to make any other subs. There we go. Can we get a hat trick for Sorensen? That's what we want. Praise for the final 3 minutes. It's been a good performance here. Another dominant display in the league. We're absolutely flying here. We really are. That is now 8 games, 8 wins, 22 goals scored, 2 conceded. Right, I'm off. Have a good one, Palace. Have a brilliant evening. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Aber done and dusted. Kippers and custard. There you go. Right. Celtic haven't played yet. Have a good one, Palace. Hope you have a brilliant weekend. Well, or speak to you tomorrow if you'll be here for them. Citizens smash Aberdeen as run goes on. We just keep running. We've got Kilmarnock next, who are in 7th. Then we are away at Hibs. We've had an okay start to the season. Nothing special. Nothing. Then again, if they win, they are not far behind us. 4 days. I want to quickly rest my team up. But we know the game we're looking forward to there. We have Lille. We have a Lille more Champions League action. Not ideal, that one. Yeah, so we can really do with beating those because it's Real Madrid after that. It's Real Madrid after that. I don't see us getting much out of that. We've got Rafe Rovers at Hampden before, so we can rotate at least. That's good. We're going to have a fresh team. Real Madrid's going to be tough. Yeah, morale's good. Mad Sorensen is quite good at football, isn't he? Yeah, we keep winning. Do I want to offer any insight into the reasons behind your tactical approach? A1 ball is a thing of beauty. Let's see it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Tenuous pun there. We tried. Eddie versus Madrid, what a journey. Ben, I know. And we play PSG again. We play PSG again later in it as well. But you've got to play the big dogs if you want to be involved. Right, Celtic Hibs, actually. If they draw, that'd be good for us. That'd be good for us. That would be a good result. If they could just draw 1-1. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. 1-1 draw. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. 2-2 draw, okay. I wasn't quite correct, but we had a Desmond 2-2 instead. We'll take that. That's good. So we are now, I mean, we're 8 points clear at the top and we've played 8 games. He says this after beating Chelsea last season. We did beat Chelsea at home last season. Real Madrid, I think, are a different kettle of fish. Max, welcome in. Happy Friday. I hope you're very well. A pleasure to have you in as always. How's your week been? Ben says, when I beat Celtic game week 1, first game as an SFPL game, 3-1 with Edinburgh City, I thought I'd get top 5. I got 10th that year. Yeah, Ben, sometimes those shock results can be humbling, can't they? Real at the Burnabout is different gravy. It is at home. We're at home. That's the only saving grace, is we'll welcome them to the Gary Jardine Stadium. Don't say it too loudly. Or in the mirror 3 times, he'll pop up behind you. It's been great so far. Well, I've had a very busy week, Max. Very busy week. I'm glad for the weekend, put it that way. Very glad for the weekend. Right. I don't think we change anything, do we? We were very, very good in that last game. We give it a save. That's what we're going to do, because I'm always scared of crashes. Beaver says, can they do it on a cold Wednesday night at the not A1 Ward Stadium? Do you know what? I'd have even preferred that, Beaver. I'd have even preferred that. Terrible, terrible. Sorry, the Who Stadium? Does Manuel? I'm not sure. I don't want to...
It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
It can.
It can. Go on then. Here we go. Can we keep up the 100% record? We've got Kilmarnock. Obviously missed that in my self-imposed exile. Does Manio? So it was named at the Gary Jardine Stadium. The man that he played for Edinburgh City for 6 years, I believe, and then he managed them straight after having to retire for an injury, and he got them to League 2. So I know what you're thinking. No back-to-back-to-back Premiership titles. No runs at the Champions League. No wins over Chelsea in Champions League phase. No just general heroics. No bringing in club legends. I'm over it. I'm over it. Jerry Gardine. That's sounds like a hobby more than anything. But he's not even ginger. He's not. He's not. He's not. He is a lot more Scottish than me. He's a lot more Scottish than me. Can I borrow some of that salt for my fries? Don't know what you're on about. You get it from my tears. We have never lost here, though. We've never lost here. I bet he bought more than a tie, though. I reckon he was given it. Self Life says, honestly, might as well call it the Edinburgh City Stadium. I know. I know. I know, right? But we have won every single game at the Gary Jardine Stadium. So at this point, I might just have to rub his head before every game. Because he seems to be a lucky charm. Cecilia's got some space here. Can we get a ball? We don't need a ball across. He's going to go himself. Poor effort in the end. Poor effort in the end. Are we still in a highlight? No, we're not. Okay, asked and answered. Hibs are beating St Mirren. No, they're not. They conceded as soon as I said that. Sorensen's going to get an assist here. Watch this. This is 1-0. Fair enough. I didn't have my hand over the goal song button. I didn't preempt that. Randelovic, good ball out to Antonio. Here we go. This one's a goal, though. This is onto Cliff's head. 1-0. Thanks for coming. Thank you very much. No, but Cliff on the floor instead. We'll take that. 1-0. Don't care how it ends up in the back of the net, as long as it does. I'm starting to think we might actually be quite good at football. I don't know. There's rumours going around that we might actually be quite good. Look at that little triangle there. Cliff just takes a touch and then have that keeper. No chance. 1-0. Thanks for coming. That's another win at the Gary Jardine Stadium. Now, that is the sort of arrogance that is going to come back to bite me, and we are going to lose this game 2-1. And here come Kilmarnock. We've got rid of it. Cliff needs nerfing. What do you mean by that? As in, you're just going to shorten the man? But Cliff is fantastic at football, yes. He is. Arguably my favourite player I've ever had on Football Manager. Cliff makes it 2. You wonder why. You wonder why. What a player. What a player he is. This is a great cross, by the way. First time on the bounce, by the way, Jose Antonio. Cliff, it looked like the centre-back did the head in there. Cliff is so good. I mean, he's an absolute animal. This is what I'm telling you, by the way. I mean, height is king on this Football Manager. Because, he's a good player. He is a good player. Proper bully in the air. Yeah, seriously. He's a good player. He is. There's no messing about. But he's 6'6". He's 20 jumping reach. All right, he has 16 heading as well. And 16 finishing. Okay, I take it all back. He's actually a really good player. I was going to say, he's not, standout. It's just the fact that he's an animal and has jumping reach. But actually, there's a really good stats. So I take that back. Sorry, Cliff. You're the best to ever live. Celtic drawing with Ross County still. Rangers are winning. We could win the league by January at this rate. Well, I don't like to see that. Freddie Simmons scores a goal. That's only our 3rd goal conceded this season. 9 games in. There's only our 3rd goal conceded. I am going to just skip that one. We're going to offer some praise because we have been good. Just forget about that. Don't worry about it. Desmanu says, stats in the right places. Not a world beater, but does one hell of a job. And also subs for the stadium crane. Exactly that. That's the thing. If a light bulb does go out in the floodlights, we just get him to just... How many clips does it take to change a light bulb? Just the one. Celtic 1-1 with Ross County. I don't know how that happened. It was 0-0 last I looked. It was 0-0 last I looked. Mandelovic, here we go. Are we going to see a hat-trick? I think we're going to see a hat-trick here. You've heard it here first. Ball across. Late run from Cliff. Oh, it's just too predictable. It's too predictable. Late run from Cliff. There's your hat-trick. First half. We had not some question marks over him last season, but he got injured quite a few times and he struggled coming back from injury. This season, he's just gone, hold my beer. Perfect hat-trick. Was the first one with the left foot? I think it was, wasn't it? Because he drilled it across. Yeah, perfect hat-trick in the first half. Desmanu, eagle-eyed there. I like that. Eagle-eyed. Eagle-eyed indeed. And what you have just done, Desmanu, is just made me remember a moment in the Kilmarnock game that is going to be coming to a local short platform near you. YouTube Shorts and TikTok will be seeing that perfect hat-trick. Getting unfair, this is just bullying and it's just nasty. He's tried to leave the club. We haven't let him. I mean, I probably will, if he does try and leave again, I probably am going to have to steal the tyres of his car and change the locks on his door whilst he's in there. Because he's not going anywhere. Ever. Him and Texera retire at this club. They're both retiring here. It's the best money I've ever spent. I can't remember how much we spent on him. I think it was probably I think it was about 6 million. Maybe a bit less than that. Sorensen seems quite good as well. Antonio's going to have a go himself. Oh, he's hit the bar. Captive Cliff. Exactly that. He'll need a high tower to... There's nothing there. There's nothing there for that. I tried something. It didn't. Maybe some sort of Rapunzel-based joke. I'm not sure. I've not formulated that one quick enough. How much did we sign him for? Moving swiftly on. Where would it say? 4.9 million. And he has scored so many goals for us. I mean, if we look before us, he had 7. He had 8 goals in total. So take that off of that. That's 86 goals he scored for us in, what? Yeah, 4 and a bit seasons. And the first one was, he only played 17 games. He's an animal. Absolute animal. My keeper's throwing a hissy fit because the reincarnation of Yashin's come on loan. Well, yeah, I think it's time for your keeper to leave then. You would need a high tower to signal for help. Self-life. I like where you've gone with that. That's good work. That's good work. That is phenomenal. Cecina, I think, looked offside, but we are playing on, so maybe not. Good ball across. Sorensen was going to get in on the headed action there. I think Sorensen might actually be really good as well. That's a... This could have been a murder. You could have killed him. Go on, Cecina. Let's see something special. That is not something special at all. What? What's up, my friend? What's up, my friend? Good header, Proc Xhaka. What's going on here? Let's have none of this. We do the attacking round here, I'll have you know. 3-2, I don't like that. How are you and the missus this fine Friday? Both doing very, very well. Both doing very, very well. It was a day off for Mrs. A1. So she's been out and about, enjoying work-free life. But all good. Not great defending that, really, was it? Let's be honest. Not great defending. That's all. Fair enough. Asked and answered. There you go. Dylan Moody's not having a good game. Sorensen's not actually having an amazing game here today. We're going to see... Flores. I can't remember who it was. We'll get Flores on. And we'll go with that. Good evening, sir. Spyro, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you've had a brilliant week. It's a pleasure to have you in. I can't even remember. Flores, get a good bullet. He's massive, by the way. He's absolutely dwarfing that linesman. Ooh. I think we've got a penalty. Proc Xhaka has been pushed. We've got a penalty. Happy Friday. I'm good, thanks. I'm glad to hear it, Spyro. I'm glad to hear it. We do have a penalty. Texeira's going to step up, of course. Ever dependable from the spot. We don't even have to think about it. It's a goal. This is 4-2. Thank you very much. There's your goal. You don't have to worry about Tex from the spot. You don't have to worry about it. It's what he does. It's his bread and butter. It's what he does. He sent the keeper there as well. Look at this. Little... Take your time. See you later, keeper. Goal shot. There you go. Def, taxes, and Tex from the spot. And a cliff header. Ice in the veins. Send that to your friends. Little bit of a reference there for those that got that one. A niche one. I think it's a niche one. I know Ben will get that. I mean, I think he was referencing the same thing. Texture, I actually am going to take off for the remainder of the game, though. We're going to bring Gonzalez on. Swap you over. Cecina will come off for. We'll bring Patterson on today. Yeah, I was. I assumed so. I assumed so. And Yepes we will bring onto the pitch. Standing ovation for Cliff Hightower, and lurking the wrong way can get on the pitch as well. He's a good lad, that pie face. I haven't watched him in ages, Ben. I haven't at all. Do you still watch him at all? Where I've just got no interest in FIFA anymore, I very rarely... Well, I don't put him on at all. Flores, can we see something special here? First goal for the club, maybe. Ooh, he's hit the post. I don't think Flores has scored for us yet, has he? We need to sack these stewards. We've got a streaker on the pitch. A 3-stream streak from Spyro. Thank you very much for the company. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it a lot. Saw him streaming Fortnite the other day, but he streams so late. Don't catch many of them. Yeah, that's the same for me. I mean, obviously, I used to be up. Now I'm very much not. Celtic drew with Ross County. So they are going to give up second place. I think Hibs will go second. No, Hibs move up to third. Celtic do stay second on goal difference. But we are now 10 points clear after 9 games. You've met Pieface. Have you really? How did that come about? 1.5 pizzas reheated in the oven. In the oven as well, at a man of culture. You know that the microwave would have ruined it. I saw Pieface in an away end. Really? Okay. What game was that at? 9 games, 9 wins, 26 goals scored, 4 conceded. If anyone needs any reason to download the tactic, that might be it. That might be it. I am going to need some water shortly. Tactic, there you go. Look, Atter's got in there. Free of charge, ladies and gentlemen. There's no Patreon signing up for this. You get that free of charge. All you got to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a little like, maybe a little comment. Just say thank you for saving my save. It's charity. It's charity. But I will also add an alias to that, to Slough, because that's a good shout. Microwave for reheating is for hangovers only. Yeah, James, when it's quick and easy, isn't it? He was at Rotherham away. I was walking next to him and took a pic. Did you speak to him? I got tickets to a Plymouth versus Bolton FA Cup game. He's about 7 foot tall. Yeah, he's massive, isn't he? He's massive. I was surprised to find that out. John, how tall are you? How tall are you? Because I'm sure he's like 6'5", isn't he? Something like that. How tall is John? Right, 3 days until that game. John is massive. Everywhere he goes. Little football chant there. 10 matches unbeaten. Yeah, we like winning games. Cliff Hightower's phenomenal at football. Yeah, they like us attacking, do they? I do too. Yeah, I spoke with him. He seems a nice guy. Was he a nice guy? I imagine he's a nice guy depending on how the result was. I imagine he is someone that very much his weekend is ruined by a bad result. You're a little minion, Ben. Don't worry. We'll be same height in Salford. We'll be same height. Don't you worry. He's very reasonably priced, isn't he? 31 years old, though. I don't think we need him at the moment, though. When's his contract out? Oh. I mean, we can sign him on a free. 6'4". Love it, John. Was pretty much. Really, you seem like a big guy on the mic and Rocket League pitch. So not as tall as Josh, then. Beders, welcome back. Please stay. Was pretty much. They did win, though. Too old next. 6'6", if you ask Callum. Do you think too old, do you? I'm just thinking he can go both sides. I mean, we've still got Shea Lacey here, Tom Holmes as well. We don't need him. We don't need it. It's just the fact that he would come in on January on a free. If I'm honest, I think Tom Holmes can go back, but I just don't think we can. Yeah, cannot be terminated. I always forget to get rid of the termination. Don't think I'm 6 foot. Oh, Ben, if you're close to it, you're taller than me, mate. Because I think Shea Lacey, I think we're going to try and cash in on. I just don't want him to go anywhere in Scotland. Look, the Al Fatty want him. Now's the time to get some young blood to ease in. It's a good shout, this menu. It is. I mean, we've got that with Sorensen's 22, Flores 25. How old's Kyra Martin? 20. I swear we have an amount in this. I swear we had an amount that we could sign him for. If we could get him permanently, yeah, I wouldn't be interested. I didn't think he would be. That's a shame. I think we're all right at the moment. What I am going to probably do is, though... I mean, he's absolutely tiny. The thing is, nothing really stands out. He's just solid, isn't he? He's just solid. And it's a lot of wage. No, we don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. Is the 6'4"? Is the 6'4"? What do you mean, John? Pre-match. Mads Sorensen is very good at football. Yes, you're right. Can you talk about the rumours linking you to Heidenheim's Felix Kuhn? Right back. I can tell you about the rumours that I've never heard of them. Kokjak is good at football, yes. Randelovic is very good. Hightower, I love like my own son. You've earned a lot of praise on your attacking approach. I have indeed. Desmanu says, I'm not even 5'6" with my current slouch, and a day walking with the heavy postage, I'm probably lucky to nudge 5'4". Oh, is he? No, he's not. He was 5'5". Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está? Ajá. Te llamo. Is that not just my name is? I probably should have put something on the end of that. ¿Cómo estás? If you're asking how someone is. Or just ¿qué tal? Muy bien. Te amo is I love you. What did I... Is that what I said? Or just say, how are you? All that, Ben. Yeah, all that. I thought, how did you say my name is? Mi amo. Muy bien, gracias. Y tú? Manzana. Mi amo. That's what I meant to say. Te amo. I meant mi amo. Manzana. There you go. There's a bit of Duolingo for you. La derecha. That's one of the left or right. Can't remember the other one. So if I was driving, I could give really long-winded directions. We just have to probably keep turning until we went the right way. My name is Jeff. I just pictured Brad Pitt in Inglourious. Yeah, buongiorno. I can't speak Italian, exactly like I said. Third best. I love that film. That's overdue a rewatch. I had a clip pop up on my TikTok the other day of the why can't I remember his name? Christoph Waltz, can't remember his character's name. Hans Lauder, is it Hans Lauder? Lauder. As in, don't say the name louder. I think it's pronounced louder. Where he's asking them to repeat their name over and over again. Love Brad Pitt. Tasmania, what we going with there? I think this gotta be my masterpiece. It's just so many brilliant characters in that film, and I still think that arguably one of my favourite villains, Christoph Waltz. Yeah, probably one of my favourite villains. I don't think we change anything again, do we? We're absolutely flying. Why would we tinker with something that's dominating? Fair enough. I don't know what's being spoken here. I don't know what's being spoken. Filipino. Okay. So who have they got? Rensneil, Lord Farquaad up top still. Simala's been there years now. We've got quite a new team, to be honest. Sebastian Yell loves a goal against us, but he looks like he's dropped down to the bench now. Naldo's been playing well for him. Look, he's come out of the team for Lord Farquaad. All that. Right, we're at Easter Road. Edinburgh Derby. Let's be having you. Let's keep this 100% record. I know food and drink and complimenting my missus. Tasmania, I think you can get a long way with that selection of words. I think you can get a long way. Christoph Waltz, massively underutilised in Bond. Could have been so much more. I can't even remember him in Bond. Where are you? Let's be having you. Ooh. Hits the bar there. Don't need much else, to be honest. Exactly that. I think that gets you by. That gets you by. Full stomach. Happy wife. Sounds like you're doing all right. Lazy Ben going full Delia Smith there. Right, I don't like this. We're only seeing Hibs attacks at the moment. It's not what we do. This isn't what we do, lads. Come on, wake up. Oh, no. Neil's in. Jimenez did well to recover with that tackle there. We're lucky that it hit the post, but that's a great recovery challenge from Jimenez there. I believe learning how to ask where the library is really important too. I did know how to say that. It's biblioteca, isn't it? Biblioteca is library in Spanish. I just can't remember where is the. I'm sure it's biblioteca. Yeah, there you go. Bibliothèque in French. I'm fluent in Spanish-ish. Donde está la biblioteca? There you go. I had the word. Is that Lucas Hogsberg playing for Hibs? Let's find out for you, my friend. It is indeed, yes, at 31 years old. It is indeed. I look just like Buddy Harley. Bit of Weezer. I added this earlier. Right, this isn't going well at the moment, is it? We need to encourage. Be better. Be good. Cross the ball to Cliff. That's what we do. We're not doing that at the moment. We've not actually been that bad. We just haven't seen any attacks for us. Is that German? Is that German? Bedders? Looks German to me. It's funny, isn't it, that a lot of the European languages sort of share words in some way, or at least similarities with words. Like, yeah, biblioteca in some way being library and all of it, and then we just go library. Library. Romantic, derived from Latin. Language love. Is that Norwegian? Is it, Viva? I signed him from for my Celtic save. Sold him to Wolves for 30 million. Celtic life. You a bit of a wheeler dealer, are you? Bit of a wheeler dealer. Getting the business in. Cecilia's not been very good here. I am actually going to give Kyra Martin the second half. As much as Kyra Martin's not been very good for us, like it's had moments. He's had moments. He still seems like a young lad when it comes to consistency. I think he's got those moments of brilliance. That's the thing. And I think this game needs one. I don't like this, that we're in a highlight. Why are we in a highlight? I don't like this. We're 1-0 down. He's dropped to his knees here. Relax. Plenty of time. They're checking for offside. But I don't see where it would have been offside. Yeah, it's a goal. That's Australian. Fair enough. I'm really glad we've cleared that one up. That was tight. What's a library, English? James buzzing with a goal. Enjoy it whilst it lasts, James. Enjoy it whilst it lasts. Sorensen levelling up for the free kick here. We know it's not going in. Free kicks never go in on Football Manager. We get a corner. I would do better, but I did Spanish for 3 years and learnt nothing. I had about a year and 2 week streak on Duolingo of Spanish, and I forgot pretty much everything. I know beer, but I knew that before doing the Duolingo. Oh, this could go too here. He's had a chance. Mama says, if you ask where the library was up here in Yorkshire, you get chased out of time by peasants with pitchforks and pies. Moody with great hands there. Duolingo is bad for actually learning. Yeah, it just teaches you words and like useless sentences. I found that like it taught me quite a lot of words, but the thing is, it's just not conversational in any way. And also, like when you actually then start listening to these languages, they're incredibly sort of quicker than you learn, so it doesn't really help. Smikaya, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're very, very well. At least you did Spanish. We did German and French at my school, and I got kicked out of German halfway through GCSE. Had to pivot to French. There you go. Sounds like a yeah. I don't know. I was trying to think of some war-related joke there, but I feel like there wasn't a sufficient one. Smikaya, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. This man says the Spanish I know is only from a book called Magic Madrigals, A Route to Spanish, or something like that. I read it before I went to Barcelona for a week and forgot everything. James says Duolingo helps you pick up context clues for conversations, nothing more. Very true. You could say I'm Italian. Not Swiss. Right, half an hour left. We need to make some changes because this isn't good enough. This is not good enough. Sorensen's going to come off. We're going to get Flores on. I'm doing very well, Spikar. I'm doing very well. How are you? I hope you had a brilliant week. We're going to have to go more direct because this is not working. We are going to... I'm going to trust Campbell today. I think Campbell's the man who scores the goal. Dave says, I was learning Spanish at Greendown. Then in the final year, we had a new teacher who spoke a different region of Spanish, so it was all different starting again. Then our exam was in the original Spanish we learned, so almost everyone in my group flunked. That's not ideal, is it? Was all right. Well, you got to the good bits, Mackay. We're at the weekend. Flores up top, double units. We will do later in the game. We will do later in the game. We're gonna hope that this is enough for now. But last 10 minutes, we will chuck 2 big lads up top and hope for the best. And hope we can grab a goal before that, though. Please. Please. Do a goal shot. No, we've not been very good here today. It's going to be this could be our first loss in the league. Not ideal. Well, James will be happy, but not ideal for us. Not ideal for us. Target forward. You are going to... Yeah, you can do that. You can stay doing that. Kyra Martin, you're going to move into here, and you are going to play as... channel midfielder. I quite like that, actually. We're going to go advanced wing backs for you. You both do that. I'm going to need you to do some pressing for me, please. Everyone's going to press now. Actually, to be fair, you can go further forward. You can press up there, that's fine, because you're actually going to be in here. No, you stay up there, but Kyra Martin, I need you to do some tracking. Very direct, bypass the press, 100%. 100%. And then you guys can also do pressing. A teacher when you went, Mr. Harden. Oh, is that? That's not my school. Much more direct, much higher tempo. We are going to bypass the press. We are going to hit early crosses. You can shoot from distance if you like. And we are going to go attack him. Come on, let's get this done. Teixeira, we're going to take off. Gonzalez can come on. And we'll swap you round. Yeah, come on then. We got this. I believe... Butcherlick was green down and your school. Big bowl rugby dude. I don't know who that is. No idea. Right, get out there and make a difference. Come on. At least grab an equaliser here. We don't want to lose for the first time, do we? We're gonna go 100% this year. We're not losing all season. We're not. Believe. We're gonna score a late goal. We're gonna score a late goal here. Come on then. Take your time. Take your time. Don't give the ball away. You don't like the keeper anymore, Ben, no? Not a fan anymore. Here we go, right. Get forward. Give it to the wing back. Come on. Come on. Good ball in now. Gonzalez, no, you've wasted that. He's wasted it. Left in 2001. Yeah, we've lost our first game of the season. Deservedly so, to be honest. Oh, it's not even the same one. Oh, did you rotate, did you, Ben? You rotate. I don't like what I just saw. First loss of the season. And it's to our rivals. That puts them second. We are still 7 points clear. But they leapfrog into second place. Frustrated by that one. Just before we now go away to France as well. In the playoffs at the moment, skin of our teeth. Go on. Go on, Ben. Right. Rest for 2 days. Now we've got Champions League after what has been a poor performance. Not ideal at all. Any comments on the whole FIFA fiasco? I don't really get it, if I'm honest. I mean, what? So they're just talking about... They're talking about getting outside funding. Basically, privately funded World Cup. I mean, Ben's gone with his own approach. Like, and everyone's boycotting. I just haven't really read much into it. It just seems ridiculous and it doesn't sound like it's going to happen. As soon as I saw everyone boycott it, I assume it's just it's going to be like the Super League, isn't it? It'll just get squashed. It just opens the door for more corruption. Yeah, I mean, like we needed more. Celtic lost to Hearts. Casual Pud beat Celtic. Okay. Selling shares of the tournament and FIFA stuff to private investors. Yeah. I mean, they're already selling selling the hosted slot to the highest bidder. I just don't get why they need more money anyway. England making it to the semis does seem corrupt, to be fair. It's the only legit bit. Greed. Very true, James. Very true. Akosini, no. Ozdemir, we're not fussed on anymore. Gula. Oscar Jimenez from Real Madrid. Does he play for him? Not massively, it doesn't seem. You take that back now. Yeah, people are asking for a UEFA to run a World Cup. Like, that'd be better. I tell you what we need. We need Sepp Blatter to come back and fix all of this. That's what we need. Shkodran Mani. He does look good. He's just a lot of money. Just lots and lots of money. If you pay enough, you two could awkwardly stand near the trophy lift. It was so bizarre, wasn't it? Andres Almeida does look good. He's just lots of money. He is indeed, and I'm going to give it. Boden Budko. I don't want to talk to the press before the Champions League. Eyes are on the prize. We're not getting blinded by the flashing lights. It's going to be tough, though. I think these are the type of games we need to be winning if we want to progress. Like, it's all well and good, the ones we've said that are winnable. It's the 50-50 ones that we need to get over the line. And going away to Lille is very much a 50-50. And especially with Real Madrid coming up next, I think we need points here. We really do. So we're in playoff places at the moment. So that's good. But, yeah, anything could happen. Hala Madrid. No, Ben, wrong side. Wrong. We're Edinburgh. That says Josh, not sure if you're interested, but I changed the order in which I ate the pizza today. Yesterday I started at Philly cheese, then chicken caprese, then the hot honey pepperoni. And what was today? I'm guessing today was based off favourites from yesterday, so you worked backwards. Chicken caprese, then hot honey, and then finished with Philly cheese. And I know that is least favourite. Finished strong. Yeah, I know. I know you enjoyed that Philly cheese, didn't you? I know you did. So they're all unregistered, so that's fine. Okay. I'm going to start Kyra Martin today. I'm going Kyra Martin. Jose Antonio's got 8 assists so far this season. Jimenez was 6. Jack's on the fruit shoots in the Discord. Getting cooked. Is he really? Poor lad. Poor lad. Right. Come on then. We need this one. We need this. This one feels big. This one feels like a big, big game. He's on WKDs. It's deserved. Nothing wrong with WKD. He's posting that. So I remember my first drink. Didn't realise WKD was still about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just called pink wine, isn't it? No. Is that what I can't remember what it is? You said, Bedders. I've gone at you there, and I can't actually remember for it. You shoot for the king, you best not miss, and I think I've just missed. I heard drinks. Beaver, get yourself a lime. Get yourself a lime. So if you're going to go that route, it has to be the Smirnoff Ice. It's a nice lemonade. Blue wine. Not pink. Wouldn't even call it a drink, Beaver, don't worry. False alarm. Yeah. It's as much a drink as a 7-Up is. Well done, Sasquatch. Although we're on the back foot here instantly. Nothing wrong with WKD. I won't hear the slander. It's the J2O of alcoholic beverages. Did he save that? No, he didn't. Not a fan, are you, Ben? Moira says, next you'll tell me Aftershock is still about. I don't know what that is. I've got water-flavoured vodka tonight. How does one achieve that? Is that just watering down the bottle, or Doolies? I don't know what that is either. We're under the cosh here, big time. Just water, right? Brilliant. Okay. Not a hell of a lot right with it though either. Does man you there is that. But in a glass, it could be. You couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. You could send that in and tell us it's straight. Straight vodka. we'd be none the wiser. We are getting absolutely battered here at the moment. Wow, something needs to change. Something needs to change. We're just waiting to concede. We have to change things up after this highlight. If we survive this one, that is good save there, Moody. We need to change things because this is not going well. Positive. I think we need to go more direct, and we are going to try and bypass the press because it's clearly not working what we're doing at the moment. What was the J2O alcoholic one? I didn't know there was. Didn't know there was. Just had a G and a T with Saint-Germain. Very Paris. Off to watch Scottish football. Have a good evening. John, thank you very much for being here. As always, my friend, I hope you enjoy the football. Have a brilliant evening. I'll catch you soon. Hooch was a thing in my day. I remember Hooch, though. That was like the lemony drink, wasn't it? Was it lemony? Oh, no. It's a matter of time. We're getting absolutely battered here. We're getting absolutely battered. Go on then. Now we break. Sorensen, we're going to have to take chances like this. Get round him. Oh. He did well, but just had no help. Here we go then. We've got to make the most of these. We've got to make the most of these. Come on. Antonio. All across. Oh, I thought he stuck it in. It's at the post. Textura. Oh, that was the chance. That was a chance. This ain't Madrid. Imagine what that's going to be like, Ben. It's going to be a bloodbath. We're getting battered by Lille. We're having very Lille at the ball. Go on, good ball in now. No, we've lost it. All right, be half-time at least. You heard D's new song? He's produced it. He's done it again. He's done it again. You could say, it's on the playlist. You could say we have to wait for it. Which, oh, he's at the bar. Which is a bit of a song title-based banter if you're unaware of it. Bit of a tune, they all are. 10 left. I couldn't say what Aftershock was other than alcohol with a bright colouring. You'd order a shot of. Anyone else know? Yeah, I've not heard of it. You remember Aftershock? Okay. I'm not happy with your performance. We need more possession in the second half. We do. I don't think, actually. I think we need to go shorter. And I think we need to actually... Let's get that back to that. Kind of like buzzballs these days. Oh, really? Okay. I've never had a buzzball. I think we just need to slow it down, get a bit of possession, I think. Thunderbird. I'll go. Or Sours, right? I know Sours. I know Sours. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. We just need a bit of possession, to be honest. We need to get our foot on the ball. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm not going to make any changes yet, but 10-15 minutes. Probably make some subs if things aren't working. I can't drink alcohol stuff. It gives me flashbacks. Too many good memories, Dave. Oh, this is what I mean. We need to just not lump the ball back. That's the problem. This is very England-Argentina at the moment. Sorry if that's still sore for people. We are just waiting to concede. That is a useless pass there. Terrible pass. Cable. What, as in, if we just boot it up and it bounced down to us? I think we make some changes here. It's not working. Not working. Sorensen, we're going to take off for Flores. I'm going to bring on Patterson up top. Textura has been struggling recently. I'm going to get Johnston on though. Get out there and make a difference, lads. Come on. I tell you what, I bite your hand off for a point here at the moment. Because we are getting absolutely dominated. Oh, as Moody collects that one. Welcome back, Freddie. Welcome back. You join us as we are being absolutely battered in France. Still 0-0 somehow as we... Oh, I thought we were going to give him possession back there, but we've done well. A lot of space for Antonio here. Come on. Come on. Flores, good pass across. Come on, somehow. Patterson off the bench. We take the lead here in France after being on the receiving end of something very, very much not pretty. Flores does well. Genius subs. It was back to Antonio. Heavy deflection. Patterson sticks it in. We don't care how. Got battered on Bacardi Breezer as a young lad. Took me 4 hours to walk from Middlesex back to Prenels. I don't know how long that should take, but I'm guessing not 4 hours. Just needed to make a few Lille changes. Great work. Great work. We're just going to go to balance. Not change anything too drastic yet. We're just going to go down to balance. That's it. I don't like how quickly this has gone into a highlight. They're not happy. We've angered them. We've angered them. My childhood was Grange Park. We got some Swindon chat. Oh no, that's good ball. Good tackle, Proc Xhaka. I love that. Body on the line, fighting for the badge. Come on. Just hold on. Hold. Oh no, there's just so many highlights. Keep the ball, please. Nothing silly, Karaman. Nothing silly. That is something silly. It just didn't feel like our highlight. It didn't feel like it. And here come Lille again. It's only a matter of time, isn't it? It's only a matter of time. Oh, good save, Moody. We're going to have to make some changes. We're going to have to. We can't just sit here and wait to concede. We're going to have to make some changes. I don't really know what. Sess on. I mean, Kyra Martin's had a really good game. I mean, I'm going to take Tex off. I think Gonzalez is going to come on. We're just going to play centre mid for me. In the highlights, he's lost it twice. Yeah, true. Very true. I mean, rating-wise, he's done well. But actually, yeah, it was just him that lost that, wasn't it? You are correct. I'm going to do that. Defensive midfielder. Then you'll drop back there. If we get some help from the wingers. It's also fresh legs as well. I don't mind that. But we need some help from the wingers here. No spoilers, but damn, Odyssey was good. It was great, wasn't it? Harvey, how are we doing, my friend? I hope you're doing very well. It's rave night tonight, is it not, Harvey? Did you say it was tonight? I think you did you not? If so, I hope you're looking forward to it. It is indeed. Well, you two-step. You give it a couple of steps for me, Harv. You give it a couple steps for me. Right, we're going to go cautious. We're going to start to waste some time. I'll do a two-step for you. Thank you, Harv. I appreciate it. How you doing, my friend? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Right, come on. Let's see if we can hold on to this. We're going to tweak that down even further if we survive another 10 minutes. Praise, come on. Good man, just had a shiny. What did you go for, Harv? We need the order. Come on. This is an absolute FMing that we're giving the AI at the moment. I'm going to stay cautious at the moment. We're going to waste more time. Off in the morning to see Odyssey. A nice little lion. Bacon and egg sarnies and off to the cinema. Love that. You doing IMAX or just normal? Sweet and sour chicken with egg fried rice. Love that, Harvey. That's some pre-rave food. Not that I've ever been to a rave, so I don't know what pre-rave food is. Yeah, IMAX. I'm jealous. I saw it in normal, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for now, and then we'll drop it down even further if we survive another 5. Come on. There we go. Right. What's the difference? Much bigger screen, better sound system. I mean, there's loads of pictures online at the moment of like the image you see in normal, and then actually, so it was shot in IMAX. So the full thing you're meant to see is IMAX, but then loads of it's cut off on normal cinemas. The Barca team's out. What's it looking like, Alexander? Same, IMAX is so hard to get unless you go at midnight. I saw really early as well. Then Mrs. Mammoth working Sunday, so I might go back and watch Spider-Man. I'm watching Spider-Man on Sunday. I'm seeing that on Sunday as well. But yeah, early morning or late night. Who doesn't love a good sound system? Exactly that. I'll either be two-stepping his way with his nachos and his pickle mix. Right, we're going to go defensive. I've heard good things about Spider. I've seen the reviews are really good, aren't they? Reviews have been really good. Tom Holland stealing the box office. Keep the ball. Don't just lump it as they all run away. This isn't our highlight. This isn't our highlight. Hey, take your time. Take your time. Don't give it away, please. Please keep this ball. Keep the football. I mean, it's worked, but that is rather risky. Flores, do something. Patterson, come on. Patterson, 2 off the bench. We have stolen points here in France. We have absolutely stole 3 points here in France. This is some of the worst English theft in France there's been in history, I think. Limax was decent, a slightly bigger screen than standard, but nowhere near proper, but sound system is the same. Oh, is it really? Okay. Dave says, I'm boring and old. I still cannot get into Marvel DC movies. The humour makes me want to kick someone. Fair enough. Adeyemi and Christian are playing, and Chesney. Okay, some big names. This isn't English theft. It's not, James. It's not. It's not. Sorry. I realise we're Scottish. So there you go. Maybe that's the start of some history between Scotland and France. I don't know how I've just mistaken that. 14 years we've been here. Just needed to have a little a Lille faith. The boys have come through. I'll give it again. Up the Edinburgh. Bidiola, how are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you're very well. Gonna lurk whilst I watch the soccer. Lurk, I appreciate it, Ben. Enjoy the footy. Better says, for a while I thought I was just being an old man with how loud it was until a certain character... Yeah. So Betters, Mrs. A1 was covering her ears at that point. How dare you say that word? I know, I just read... Don't shoot the messenger. How are we, Bidiola? I hope you've had a brilliant week. That is an absolute FMing. Sometimes they go your way. We've stolen 3 points here in France. 2 shots on target. Both ended up in a goal. Patterson off the bench scoring twice. We've stolen the points. Absolute theft. Ruthless. Nice to see it on the other side. Getting gifted 3 points from the old alliance. It's nice to see them go your way. Take that when they come. 100%. I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm doing very well, Bidiola. I'm doing very well. Even better with that result. Scubs, the old alliance is back. Scotland and France. How are we, Scubs? Happy Friday. Welcome in, my friend. Despite domination, Patterson is an absolute hero. That puts us up to 4th in the league phase as well. That's what I said. With those 50-50s, we needed that. How are Real Madrid getting on? They beat Napoli 2-1, who we lost to, did we not? Yeah, we lost 2-1 to Napoli. So they beat Napoli 2-1, and they lost 4-2 against Liverpool. Maybe Edinburgh there for the taking. Sorry, not Edinburgh. Yeah, we're there for the taking. Maybe Real Madrid are there for the taking. Who knows? We go away to Rangers next. Away to Rangers. I am very quickly going to grab some water, ladies and gentlemen, because I am very, very warm. Let me just rest them. We'll continue that quickly. But yeah, I am going to be right back. I won't be long. I'm just going to grab a drink, and we will crack on with the next game. I'll see you in a second. It's all come down to this. 120 hard-grueled minutes. You're one kick of the football away each. From glory, from history. You can tell your grandchildren, generations of your family about this moment. Get out there and win it. For the capital. Well, we didn't. We didn't win it. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, fair enough. I didn't know if it would be like an option to... Right. Who's playing in a tracksuit? Why is Jacob Ramsey hasn't got changed? Jacob Ramsey's playing in a full tracksuit. We've been in a terrible run of form. We're slowly turning it around, but this is a must-win game. We're playing our rival Sunderland, and we're 1-0 down. And we won. They're calling for offside. We're 1-0 down against Sunderland, though. The goal counts. We're 1-0 down. Where was the offside? Is that a joke? What have we just checked? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a big, big day it is. What a day it is. It's playoff day. So what does that mean? The suit's back out. And not only is the suit out, we've got ourselves the Edinburgh City tie. We've gone all in. 24 quid that tie cost me. 24 quid this... Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Europa League. We've confirmed it. 60 points we finished on. 3 points clear of Hibs. Isn't there still a split to come? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jack? What do you mean? Sorry, Jack, what do you mean? Doesn't it split into top 6? I didn't know. I didn't know that. What's that? What's that thing you're on about? What? Gonna need a bit more info there. What? You telling me the season's not done? Is the season not finished? Have we got more games to play? I'm very confused now. Swear it splits into a top 6 and a bottom 6. Ah. Is that maybe why we haven't confirmed Europe yet? Celtic book Champions League play. Yeah, because it's saying they haven't won the... They haven't won the league. Right, I don't think we're done here. We might have more games to play tomorrow in the end. Edinburgh... Oh, yeah. Right, okay. Season's not over, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realise this happened. WOSFL Prem 6th tier, West of Scotland. Hate or Shinlick? Or Shinlick? Or Shinlick? Or Shinlick? Or... Right, I'm going to stop trying. Don't like them with a passion. Right. Come on. It was a good ball across from Cooper there, and Ferguson does well. Just lifts it over the keeper. Great finish, actually, over his left shoulder. Sorry, did we just see what happened there? I don't think we can just gloss over that. We're straight into another highlight. Like, we didn't just see... I don't know what I've just seen. My player's just morphed into a team of Mr. Tickles. Look at this pass, by the way. That is outrageous. That's just... I don't know if I want to consider that just like a glitch, or that's just the best thing I've ever seen. Is he back-heeled that? One more time. Hello, I'm back. Apologies. How are we doing? Yeah, I've got some that's one way, didn't it? I've got some new ones to add in as well, so I'm gonna have a play around with it. And we'll mix it up a little bit. Back heel one's quite recent. That was a good few seasons ago, I think. I'm not even sure if we were even in the Prem at that point. But yeah, I've got some new ones I want to add in. Where did we get to though? Big home away swing in Europe. Might get a result. What, Madrid, do you think? Does Man U? I think we'll struggle. I mean, that is going to be tough. We got some big games tomorrow. We got Rafe Rovers semi-final of the Premier Sports Cup. We'll have Real Madrid at home. Bob Duke, we did sack the stewards, by the way. We got a streaker on the pitch. 40 stream streak from Bob Dude. Thank you very much for the company, and congratulations on today, sir. I hope you've had a brilliant day. Mama says, I love the split clip. The clip, there's a man not knowing what he's doing. The pen one kills me every time. It is a good one. TikTok cooked this clip, calling it rage bait. Yeah, everyone just thought I was on the wind-up. Pen wins class. Is there any we never get to see as he's back too quick? Need a jumble. What was the pen one? As in the shootout one. The back one's quite recent. What time am I live till? I'll be on until 9. I'm on till 9 tonight, Harv. Yeah, 6 till 9 on a Friday. And then tomorrow it'll be the usual midday till 4. What time are you off, Harv? What time are you off? Right, we need to talk after that one because that was brilliant. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, enjoyed that one. 39%. Don't need the ball. Chris Patterson, fantastic. He's solidified himself as a hero. The shootout that wasn't, and just cut to the trophy lift. It's yeah, painful. That was our first cup final as well. 9:45. Nice. I assume it's going to be a late one then, is it? A late one. I hope you have a good time though, Harvey. Yeah, the shootout with Rangers. I love the pause, and then eventually we didn't win. Yeah, we didn't win. No, not at all. Painful. The fact that it was our first ever chance at silverware as well. Yeah, 11 till 4. That's an early one, Harv. Go on. PSG beat Salzburg 5-0. Real Madrid beat Bodo Glimt 3-1. What's their team looking like? Hendrick, 31 years old. Looks incredible. Dean Huijsen still there. 6'5". Yeah, he looks pretty good as well. Look at Archie Gray. Looking pretty good. Doesn't matter now. Scottish Prem is yours. It is indeed. We own that now. Camavinga at 34. Still looking like a very, very solid player. Yeah. Jude Bellingham, 34 years old. Still very, very good at football. Yeah, we might struggle. We might struggle. Vinicius Jr., 37. Still quicker than a lot of our players. I'd take a 37-year-old Vinicius Jr. Rodrigo, how old is he? 36 as well. Yeah, Real Madrid's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. I think any time you play Real Madrid, it's probably going to be tough. Unks. So they're having the same team for 14 years. Unlikely. A lot of those players have stayed there, haven't they? Eddie Howe. Arsenal manager Eddie Howe is not happy with how we're playing Kyra Martin. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Eddie. Very sorry. I will keep doing what I'm doing, but you've got to keep Eddie Howe happy, haven't you? He's having a tough time recently. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my neck ended up in your hand. Pre-match. Mads Sorensen is good at football. No, I didn't mean to look at him. Don't be obtuse. That's a great reaction. Obtuse is a good word. Yeah, Randelovic is good at football as well. But they still have more than enough in the tank to compete in this. Yep. Sorensen's good at football. Maybe. Whatever. How about you leaving us be, Eddie, mate? Mammoth, you've had your Weetabix this morning, haven't you? There's been some fine form from yourself. Spilling over from the Discord. This is some great work. I'm going to have to get you to start writing my jokes for the streams. You're going to have to start writing these down for me. Because there's only so many I can allow before you start to steal the spotlight here. And, I can't take that. I can't take the risk. Bedders, good work. I like it. Not going to read it, but I like it. Sir Fluff, how we doing? Happy Friday. Welcome in. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Proper decent lad, that one. Mads Sorensen. It is indeed. I don't know. Is Beck? Or is this just coincidence, Sir Fluff? Because this is a new gen. This is a new gen. How are we there, Fluff? I hope you've had a brilliant week. No, I liked it, Bedders. Oh, it was good work for Bedders. It was great work. How did Eddie leave? How are the rest of the European competitions going? Self-Life? I have no idea. We'll have a look. We'll have a look later down. Oh, coincidence. Oh, is it really? It's like a regen then. Okay. I thought it was the former Brentford centre-back. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. 6 for 6. Half, and I expect that to keep going. I expect it to keep going. But, I mean, apart from the Hibs result, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good today. Final stream of the month. It's been a good one, I thought. Always like to end the month strong. Feeling good going into August. We're moving closer and closer to FM27. My plans, I think, are now ready to go. I think I know what we're going for. I am going to just hold fire on announcing the save and stuff. But I think we're set. Root, how are we doing? Happy Friday, my friend. Happy Friday. How are we doing, Root? I hope you've had a brilliant week. You've made it to the weekend. What more could we want? Can't wait for FM27. Harvey, me too. Me too. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I'm ready for it. Sorry I'm late. No need to apologise at all. How are my Super Hibs going, Beardiola? They are our only league defeat. They are second in the league at the moment. They're a really, really good side in this save. I mean, fourth last year, but second the year after, third the year before that, second, third. I mean, always the bridesmaid type situation, but they're right up there. They're right up there. But yeah, we've only lost once this season. It was to Hibs. Summer has shuffled on at a pace. I bet your USA trip feels like ages ago, Mammoth. It's crazy. It really is. Although I was saying, though, I still think about Tahoe every day. Fluff says, I've heard Swindon have signed a bunch of players. Any optimism around? Really can't blame you at this point. If there's not, no, not at the moment. We've got far too many injuries, and I'm really quite concerned for our season. I think it's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a very tough one. I think... Yeah, I think that's our team today. Let's beat the Rangers. Come on. We're away, aren't we? This is at Ibrox. This is at Ibrox? I'm sure we were away, weren't we? Or is this at home? Yeah, we're away. 3 away games in a row, by the way. Can we... I'd love a home game. Even if it is at the Gary Jardine Stadium. Even if they did snub us with the name. That's where I'm hoping it can pick up soon. Me too. I mean, we need to get some more bodies in, that's for sure. I'm still expecting Drennan, obviously one of the top scorers in England last year. I'm expecting him to leave still. Our most creative midfielder has broke his ankle. Ooh, one of our only other sort of big threats. He was a big impact off the bench last year, but a really, really good player. He's undergoing surgery. He's going to be out for about 4 months. Cecilia makes it one. We take the lead early. But yeah, I think we're in a lot of trouble this year. Someone take these leftover pick-a-mix from the cinema away from me. That's the best bit, isn't it? That's the best bit. Although, do you know when I've gone too hard on pick-a-mix is when I realise that I've only finished eating my bag of pick-a-mix when there's about 10 minutes left of the film. You know you've got too many at that point. Really, the amount that you probably should be having, if you're eating them straight away, they should probably go before the film starts. But I mean, I've been known to have them until the end, you know, consistently going at them as well. I'm bad for that. Here we go. Call them. Good ball across. The senior ref, yes, please. He's pointing to the spot. We could be 2-0 up inside 5 minutes here. If it's midfielders you need, Brentford might be loaning 1 or 2 champ plus quality players soon. We are known to loan from bigger clubs. But yeah, I'm not sure if they're championship level. They want to drop down to us, unfortunately. We end up not eating any in the film. 2-4 from the curry. That makes sense. That makes sense. Texeira, we know what he does from the spot. And that's score goals. 2-0. Thank you very much. Of course, he sticks it in the back of the net. There is no doubt. In front of the Edinburgh fans. We'd love to see it. Lazy Ben says, I wonder where that keeper was. He's gone back to Cambridge and is now out for 5 months. That loan's gone well. Really? What Oh, what, did he get injured and they took him back for the treatment, was it? Was it a big injury and they've taken him back? Sometimes they do that, don't they? If it's like a big injury, they'll just call him back to have the sort of rehabilitation and recovery at the club. Oh, that's poor defending. 2-1. Terrible bit of defending. Maybe wouldn't say we're bigger, but that's my bias. Oh, I mean, yeah, definitely bigger than Town. What's happened here then? It's actually a great header from Barros, but it's terrible defending to let it happen. We're 10 minutes in, it's 2-1. Game's absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. Every shot in this game's gone in so far. No, it hasn't. No need to embarrass me, FM. I'm embarrassing me in front of my pals. Still 2-1. Right, come on. We look like we're falling asleep a little bit here. We're letting them back in the game. Self-Life says you're going to hype up Textura from the spot and he will miss one. Self-Life, never. Never. Don't need FM for that. Tasmania, there's harsh but fair. This playlist, by the way, Bidiolo, you enjoying it? It's all over the place, by the way. We had System of a Down about five songs ago. It is a mixture of my music and chat added songs. Excellent reference. I forgot what I said, Bidders. I forgot what I said. Fluff says, we sing about being a bus stop. Maybe denial at this point, but I think we like to think of ourselves as a smaller club. Yeah, but there's smaller clubs, and then there's League 2 for the last sort of 6 years. I'm all over it. Love it. Love it, Bidiolo. I love that. Right, can we win this ball back, please? Don't concede now. Jimenez, that's a red card. What are you doing? Absolute clown. Embarrassing me in front of my pals. Football Factory. Yeah, okay. I forgot what I said, but you got it. Nice. He's gone. Oh, it was a horror tackle. Of course he was gone. It was stupid. Sorensen's going to have to make way. Johnston's going to come on here. These small clubs, and then there's Rangers. And then there's Swindon. All these keepers I've got at the minute are bad. Really. That's not ideal at all. We're just going to have to go pretty central here. Can he play centre mid? You're going to have to today, sir. You're going to have to today. You're going to have to. Small clubs, don't forget Gretna. Says to Cam, yeah, we're going to have to. Cautious. It's just stupid from him. Stupid. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much we can do, isn't there? Go on, make a difference today. Channel, how we doing? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Evening to the stunning ginger of Scotland. Just drinking a vase of Coke and cider mixed. I hope like a... Are you talking like flower vase? What are we talking here? I hope you've had a brilliant week though, channel. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Oh, that wouldn't have been a good start. That would not have been a good start. Let's get to the break at least. Come on. It's a flower. It is. Is it see-through at least, or are you just gone all in? Jimenez is really cost us here. Come on, we're a downer player, but we can still get a result here. We can indeed. Believe. I believe. I mean, if ours is a... I don't know how to say that word. And sound. The mix of Coke and cider is criminal. I don't know what that word is there, does Manu. All in had it for 2 years sitting around doing nothing, so might as well use it. Receptacle. Receptacle. I still don't really know what that is. Still don't really know what it is. Yeah, cider and Coca-Cola is it's an odd one. I've not heard it before, but you can't knock it till you try it, I guess. £2.48 for a homemade cocktail, not bad at all. Right, we're going to offer some praise. We are going to hope that we can just keep doing what we're doing. Just hold on for dear life. It's an object that is designed to hold something usually liquid. That is exactly what it is, yeah. Cliff's picked up an injury. I think we need a runner up there, don't we? We need a runner up there. So I would say today... Got to be Patterson again, isn't it? After his heroics. After his heroics, it's going to have to be Patterson. I think Antonio hasn't been great. We need Lurking the wrong way to do some work as well. And that's probably it at the moment, I'd say. We can make it a little bit more defensive as and when we can, but it's just holding on. It's just holding on. The longer without a highlight, the better. This is just a survival jobby now. Keep the ball, please. Keep the ball, please. Yeah, knew that was coming. I can just tell when it's not our highlight. That didn't feel like our highlight. Oh, that's a good ball. They've stretched us there. Good tackle, but there's a chance. Oh, it's gone over. That's a great tackle from Lurkin there. Edinburgh City applied to join the SPL in 2002, but Gretna won the vote to get into the league. City then reapplied after Gretna liquidation in 2008 and lost the vote again. Really, James? I didn't know that. That says I don't think legally you're allowed to say jobby like that when managing a Scottish team. I don't get that. Is that a bad thing? I don't get that one. Right, we are going to... Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Low and slow. We're going defensive. Any other fresh legs? I don't really know who else. I mean, Texera could probably do a rest, but he's been good. Bring Gonzalez on. And you're just going to be a centre mid for me, please. I just need you to sit still. Dundee manager Stephen Presley last season called his team a jobby team. That doesn't sound very kind. Yeah, I trust you to go out there and make the difference. Come on. Beardiola, apparently so. Apparently so. Right, come on. Please, get this over the line. We've been very, very good here. We've been very, very good in this second half at just holding on. 5 minutes to go. Did we put it up to maximum time wasting? We did. Anything else we can do? Anything else we can do? Keep ball in play. Do we play for set pieces? The team will attempt to keep the attack going where possible, looking to create chances in open play by avoiding unnecessary stoppages. No. That's not what we're all about here now. We'll take that press off a little bit. Mid-block. There we go. Still got wide attacking. Yeah, that's fine, though. That's fine, because, I mean, if we go narrow... Yeah, no, we'll leave that. Maximum time wasting, otherwise known in Scotland. Video, I like that. That's getting... I pressed the drum. That's getting the drum. I like that. That's great work. That is great work. Very defensive. Much lower on the tempo. Come on. Let's see this out, please. We've gone full Tuchel here. Come on, please. Have we done enough? That's a big second half performance. That is a big second half performance there. It's those ones that mean the most. Have that, Steve Cooper. Jimenez tried his best to cost us. We are still 10 points clear at the top. Just the one loss still. Oh, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Where's Jimenez? Why can't I see Jimenez? It made our job so much harder, it did indeed. Clutch result, it was Set for Life. It was indeed. We needed that. Citizens struggled to overcome Rangers. I mean, we had 10 men for pretty much the whole game. I don't know what you expected, but alright. Cliff's injured for 1 to 2 days, that's fine. Jimenez banned for 1 match. 1 day's wage. I mean, we'll stick with our code of conduct, but if anything, I want to take his year's salary, if I'm honest. 4 days to the St. Johnstone game. Whereas St. Johnstone, they've had a nothing start. 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. Should be fine there, but that's the famous last words. That's the sort of FM one where we go and lose this 2-0. So what are we? We've got half an hour left. Yeah, I reckon that'll probably... Will that be the last game? I don't know. We could potentially play that Rafe Rovers game. The Premier Sports semi-final. It depends how quick we get to this one, I guess. Confident a turnaround. Where are they in the league? They're 6th at the moment. I tell you, Glasgow's falling apart again. Horror tackle. I thought it was a disgrace. It was an ugly challenge, but some players just get carried away. Yeah, we won't go all in. Is that Luis Garcia? No. We checked this last time, didn't we? PSV manager wants Xiao Texura, does he? He's not for sale. Yes, we are good at attacking. Yes, we like to play away from home. Desmanu says, Mrs. is out and I had another nuts day, so gone super lazy for dinner. Tex-Mex sausages in a pita with nacho cheese sauce. Is it not your cheese sauce? Some of my week of work, that. Some of my week of work. That sounds fantastic for a Friday night dinner, Desmanu. I've decided, I think, because I'm going to be doing some editing after the stream. I've got some plans for some videos and stuff. I'm going to head up to the shop. I'm going to get myself a little Friday treat, I think. Tory joke that, do we think? Yeah, this could be worse than the cider and coke in a vase. It's controversial. It's controversial. Harsh but fair, we'll call that one, Videola. I don't think we need VAR on that one. We're going to stick with the on-field decision. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I was thinking Maltesers, but is that a good suggestion? Hearts beat Hibs there. Wow. So Hearts are actually having a good season. They've been struggling as of late. Celtic won as well. Oh, Magnum. No. Do you know what? I was going to get a Magnum on my walk yesterday because it was boiling and decided absolutely hammering it down. It was still warm, but I just thought it's actually raining. I can't get an ice cream. Oh, it's an ice cream, is it? Sounds like a Pokemon. Got to catch them all. Excellent and Bartha. Yeah, but how's he in the shower? We're warm now, ladies and gentlemen. We're warm. They're telling me to make little Jack captain again. That's not happening. Maltesers, are you a middle-aged woman? No offence to middle-aged women. I think they will take offence to that. Also, I will not take Malteser slander in any way. It's a phenomenal chocolate. Oh, he's moaning about Kyra Martin again already. Oh, I think we're going to lose Kyra Martin. If we do, we'll get that fella in on a free. But they're going to... I can't play him at Cam. I don't play a Cam. Shut up, Eddie. Yeah, sorry about that, Eddie. Yeah, really sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, mate. Really sorry. Won't happen again. Definitely not. Maxibon is better than Maltesers, just saying. Yeah, but I'm not going ice cream. I wasn't talking Malteser ice cream, by the way, if that's what we're thinking. I'm talking a bag of Maltesers. The good stuff. Yeah, we were good. Cammy Wright says Sorensen's good at football. I agree. You've turned the Gary Jardine Stadium, no need to rub it in, Cammy, into something of a fortress. That's what we do. Jose Antonio's good at football. Not going to talk about my team right now. Get out of my face. How dare you have an issue with me? Self-like good work. Maltesers a class, Harvey. I'm with you. I'm with you. Tell you what, back to back, we'll fight the rest of them. I'm backing everyone else because unless you can take on the rest, I don't really think I'm going to be much help. Better than Maltesers in any form. Is a Maxi Bond that good, is it? Oh, Shooten's not happy about it. He's, we keep on, he might give us a shooting. Sorry, Jerdy, mate. Sorry about that. Sorry you had to make the journey over here. Not my finest stuff. Maxi Bond, S tier. I'll do my best, Harvey. That's it. It's fine. We got this. I'll have to... What is a Maxi Bond? Let me know. Let me look this up. I don't know what we're talking about. Maxi Bond. Ice cream. What are we talking? Let's have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Oh, I've seen these. I've seen those. I've not had one. I've seen those, definitely. Yeah, fair enough. Is that the one in a wafer? It looked almost like half and half, almost. It looked like the bottom half seemed different. I don't know what that means, but if it's positive, I'll agree. The Idiola's just here for the positivity. Yeah, that's top notch. S tier. That's top notch. Jimenez is suspended. I'm not surprised. He did try and kill a man last week. That'll do it. We will get... Who will we get on the bench? We don't have any other right wing back, do we? I'll bring O'Hara onto the bench. Malteser, is that where you gently shake a bottle of malt vinegar until it finally leaks out? Fluff. I'm going to give it, but that was borderline. Borderline, that. It's half ice cream sandwich in a chocolate biscuit, then the other half is just dipped in chocolate. I guess you don't get them in England. Another reason your country sucks. Feels harsh. I mean, I think they are here. I've definitely seen them. I've not had one. I'm a Magnum man. You know this. Who wants a senior? Oh, no. Who wants Textura? Leeds and PSV. That's fine. We can fight them off. We can fight all them off. Who wants Cliff? Yeah, still. We can fight them off. It's just when the team name starts with Al, we're going to struggle to fight financially. Need some win-backs, a CD and a Tex retirement contingency midfielder this summer. Yeah, I mean, Gonzalez is definitely... Well, no, he's actually... Yeah, I guess we're not playing him enough. I deliberated over send for like 15 seconds. Fluff, we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Yeah, Max Bombs are here, but they're like D tier. You're a Magnum man. You're just showing off at this point. Used to get them from the ice cream then. Yeah, I think... So, wing-backs... Wing-backs, I think... Well, we definitely need to replace Max Johnston. But, I mean, left wing-back, I think we're fine. We've got Lurk in the wrong way and Jose Antonio. I think we need another right wing-back. Preferably someone that can play both, if I'm honest. But, yeah... Centre mid, you're probably right. I mean, we've got Ortega and we've got O'Hara. But they've not been great. I'm taking a mini milk before a maxi bomb. It's not going to be... He's not going to be happy with that. I'm sure he's going to be really, really reasonable about his views. Shut up, clown. Brilliant. 1-1 half time here. Cool. 1-1 against Barcelona. Birmingham are good, aren't they? They're good at this old football stuff. How is it, Matt? How's Adeyemi been? Of course, you're an enjoyer of Dortmund. Barca C. As I said, Ashley Williams is a better centre-half than John Terry. It's a game of opinions. Game of opinions. Right, we got St. Johnston now. Are we finally at home? Been a good performance, but it's a weak Barca team. Well, yeah. I mean, I'd be surprised if Barca were going to go, yeah, full throttle against Birmingham in a friendly. Right, I don't recognise anyone in their team. Elias used to play for us. Jamie Dunbar's been on our radar a lot throughout the save. Wait a sec, you have a player called Ortega. Love that name, Star Trek character. I'm not a Star Trek fan, so that reference is going to go over my head, unfortunately. Can only play what's in front of you, and like 9 of the players are still on holiday from the World Cup. De Jong is injured. Oh, is he? Well, Smithy, how are we doing? Barca bring back MSM for Birmingham, could you imagine? How are we, Smithy? Happy Friday. I hope you've had a brilliant week. Pleasure to have you in as always. SB Avenues, Baldy injured, but he's actually here. Oh, he's there, is he? I didn't call you Baldy. It's a really niche reference if you've seen that video. Good, mate. Happy for the weekend. Hope all is well. I'm the same as that, Smithy. I've needed this weekend, that's for sure. Rafinha returned to training this week. Right, okay. Right, Celtic have just gone 1-0 up against Dundee. I was about to say that they're playing Dundee, but they're already leading. Come on, we're good at home. Let's get some of these early goals going again. Then again, that didn't help us against Rangers, did it? Because then there was a GBH charge just at the end of the first half. I still have to do my witness statement after that one. Horror tackle. Horror tackle. Genuine attempted harm, I think. I wouldn't mind a goal shot, though, here. Right, can we wake up now? Yeah, this is more like it. No, that's not. That's right. Come on. Well, we're going to hit the corner flag and carry on like that, though, Sorensen. He's a mad lad, that Sorensen. I'm not going to give the drum, but that's good work. I won't hear differently. Get a good ball in, Antonio. So seeing you back across. Cliff. Good defending, to be honest. That was... Cliff doesn't usually miss from there. Is it going to be one of those days? John says, VAR says no horror tackle. Sorry, it says no horror, clean tackle, and no cards needed. And a night 3-game touchline ban for the manager moaning. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hope you mean the opposition manager. Because I was just moaning at my player. After he, tried to murder someone. I am not... No, I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. Let's wake up. We've been poor here. I'm not going to change anything at the moment. I want them to go out there, long, hard look in the mirror, and answer what they've... their shortcomings from the first half. But we will be making changes. Encourage. Wake up. I mean, we're dominating the game. Look at the stats. It's just, unfortunately, there's only one stat that matters. We all know that. Video says, this is the first time I've seen a 1-2 with the corner flag not result in a goal on FM. I know. I am counting my lucky stars on that one. Right, can we... Let's see less of this, please. I didn't want to see any St. Johnston attacks today. I told you I spoke too soon. This is going to be one of those games, isn't it? We know what's coming here. We know what's coming here. Oh, good save there, Moody. Good save. We've got half an hour. 5-10 minutes, we're going to make some changes because this hasn't been good enough. Been a lot of lackluster performances on this pitch. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. Up to positive. Sorensen, you're going to come off for Flores. Rangers losing to Dundee United. Are they really? Any homegrown lads in the squad? Not from my setup video. We're still poor in that regard. Really, all of the money's been being put into transfers and stuff. I haven't really focused much on the facilities, but that is it's something we're upgrading now. But yeah, we haven't had anything good come through. I'm gonna give Patterson the shot again. His heroics in France. We haven't got anyone. I would take Johnson off, but we haven't got anyone to replace him with. Come on then, lads. Get out there and make a difference. Get out there and make a difference. Come on. 20 minutes. Plenty of time. Hibs are beating Rangers. Celtic are beating Dundee United 2-0. Come on, this is poor at the moment. Ten minutes to go. This is not what we want to see. Right, okay. Take your time. Let's make this our attack. Relax, Moody. Roll it out. Thank you very much. Now come to this fullback. Here we go. Now get moving. There you go. Look, I know my players. Pass inside. That's a good ball, Patterson. Now square it. Now square it, please. Johnston, ball across. Senior. Just can't get past the defender at the moment. They've got a lot of bodies in there. They've packed the box. That's a dangerous ball. Just no one there. That was a dangerous ball. Right, we are going to attack him. Go more direct. We'll bypass that press. Give Kyra Martin some time. Texeira's been struggling these last few games. I mean, I know he's scoring from the spot, but he's not really doing much else. Looking the wrong way as well. You can shoot also. Come on, lads. This isn't the sort of game we should be drawing. We've been the better team here by far. Just can't put a ball in the onion bag. Come on. Late chance. He's gone early. Flores, come on, off the bench. Kyra Martin to Flores, the two subs. It's a great ball, by the way. He's delivered that so early. This is ridiculous. A couple of touches. Look at that for a whip, by the way. And then that's what happens when you have a 6'5" winger. Flores, pick that one out. We may have stolen this. We may have stolen it. And go back down the balanced. Bring that all back down. No need to waste any time or anything. We're just going to sit on what we got. What a ball that was, by the way, though. Pyramutton's not bad at football. Mama says this keeps happening. He's going to start thinking he's competent at FM. I tell you what, exclamation mark tactic, you can be competent too. We got 4 minutes. See this one out. Come on. See this one out. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Great save, Moody. He's picked that one out the top corner. Moody's been a really good signing this year. That is a very important save as well. You love to see it. We got it over the line. James Tarkovsky, manager of St. Johnston. I'm satisfied, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Speaking of system, we're down. They're back. He's back. 10 points clear at the top. Yeah, 10 points clear at the top. Still the one loss. I mean, 6 goals. We're conceding 0.5 goals a game and scoring, what is that? 2 point. Is that about 2.2? Is it? Don't know. Can't do the math quick enough off the top of my head. I think we will save the Wraith Rovers game for tomorrow. I think a semi-final at Hampden is a good place to start tomorrow's stream. We will get to game day, though. Quick maths? Yeah. Quick is definitely the word. I'm not sure about correct. That's the problem there. I'm not sure if it was right at all, but if you say things confidently enough, people will believe you. And that is how I do my day job. It took a bit longer for you to... Yes, it did. Very much so. Yeah, great goal. How did I settle on tactical approach? Well, we've won 3 titles in a row, Ollie. At that point, something worked, didn't it? Stupid questions. Get out of my face. With a requirement recommendation. Alan Pereira Silva. £13 million. 5'9" centre back. We all like a laugh and a joke, but come on, Neil. We need better than that. Jacob Sutherland. It's a cam. We don't play with a cam. It's silly. We need more Scottish players, though, to be fair. We could always do with more Scottish players. Let's have a look. Oh, we've only got 2 here, so it doesn't really matter. I was going to say we'll see what they're coming up with at the moment. And that's the only thing we have. Brilliant. Nearly matched. Dougie Connolly. 5'11" striker. Not my cup of tea. James McPherson. 6'3" defender is my cup of tea, but his stats are quite horrible to look at. Passing of 4. I hate. I hate that. I mean, yeah, he's saying he's useless. We won't go with that. No need there. 3 days until the semi-final. Like I said, who's Smith? Who's Smith and why has he been released? 5'9" centre back. No, thank you. This keeper situation has killed my season. Has it really, Ben? Has it really? How bad we talking? Are you out the playoffs? You dropped out the playoffs. Training review. Kyra Martin's absolutely flying in training. Do you know what? I'd love for him to sign permanently. I just don't think he'll join from... I'd pay the fee. I'm fairly sure when we were loaning him, it was like 25 million they said we could sign him for. It's just... obviously, that's ridiculous money. Our record signing is 20 million. And even that was ludicrous. That was just panic buying because we lost our key winger on deadline day. I'd probably pay it for Kyra Martin because he's 20 years old and he looks like he's going to have a fantastic career. But are you going to leave Arsenal? Probably not. Not at the moment. We're not there yet. We're still not proper Champions League contenders. We've got to the knockout stage once and we lost. So, yeah, got a 16-year-old in goal. He hasn't got a clue, poor lad. Should probably buy him some gloves. I reckon that might help. We've been given 10 million quid. That's always nice. That's always nice. We still have so much money. I'm just scared of spending it. Scared of spending it. Where do we think we need to improve? It's probably centre mid, isn't it? It is probably centre mid. Because Gonzalez, I really, really like. And he was in... Did he get play? He was in Team of the Season last year, wasn't he? And he's been fantastic for us. But he just looks like he's regressing. Do we cash in whilst we get ahead? He doesn't enjoy big matches here either. And he's a fairly inconsistent performer. I didn't actually know that. Does he have a minimum fee release clause? He doesn't. I think we potentially cash in on him and then try and buy someone class in January. Because Castagno's good. Teixeira's obviously he's aging. Good personality on Gonzalez, but those big occasions can cost him. What was the personality? Perfectionist, yeah, we like that. But it's just I usually like one or the other. Fairly inconsistent and doesn't enjoy big matches is not my cup of tea at all. You only get those traits when they turn 22. Oh, really? So it just wouldn't have been there, is that why? Any speedy about Gonzalez, Ben? Good work. Good work. Carlos Ortega, we have 450k. I mean, he's a fine backup. He's fine, nothing special. And then we had Alfie O'Hara, who's like a defensive midfielder, so that's like more of a solid option. Really, he's more of a centre back backup anyway. So he's 21. He's not going anywhere because, I mean, to be fair, what I probably need to do is train him to be a centre mid, because then he can do that role. We play centre mid that drops into DM, so if he can do centre back and then also play our defensive role, he's actually really useful, and he's young and Scottish, so that helps. But I'm thinking maybe we sell Isidro Gonzalez. Thier is wanted by Sampdoria. Where are we? We're at the end of October. Oscar Jimenez is wanted as well. Cher Lacey. I think we start getting the ball moving on some of these, you know. Yeah, they're among age traits that are hidden until that age. Right, I did not know that. Going to find it difficult due to his wage demands. Yeah, but there's a Saudi team that wants him, so I think we signed him on a free, didn't we? Cher Lacey's been here for years, but I just don't like him not even making the bench. It doesn't sit right with me. So I would rather him move on whilst we can still get some money. I would say I want 7.5 million for you. Jimenez is wanted by the Mafia as a hitman. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Right, so that's that. Thier can go as well. I really like Thier, and he is a good backup, and he's been very, very good for us, but just not going to play. We signed him for 1.4, so we're going to lose money here. That's fine, though. You've got to lose money on some. I'd say I'd like to get 1 million for you. I still think he's worth a million quid. Gonzalez, I think this isn't going to go down well, is my only issue. Oh no, he would prefer to stay at Edinburgh, but he's open to speak to other clubs. Okay, how much did we sign you for? We got him in on a free as well. I mean, he's been incredible for us since he joined. He's been north of 7, like average rating consistently. But I just think he's limited. I think he's limited, and I think we could get better. I think if we can get £10 million for you, I'd be really, really happy with that profit. We do that. And then who else have we got that potentially wants to return to Scotland? As opposed to... As opposed to what, Max? I mean, I'm not sure how to explain this, but Edinburgh is in Scotland. You live here currently. He was the one who attempted murder on the pitch? No, that was Jimenez. That was Jimenez. So Johnston just came in for Jimenez for the suspension. That was Jimenez. He's wanted by Al Ali as well. Take him out on the open top bus tour. We're going to have to, aren't we? Someone feed him a haggis tatty or something. Scotland over there. Yeah, we're not in the right Scotland, apparently. No, but I just made... no, but I made the Jimenez wanted by the Mafia. Oh, well. I'm very confused. Oh, sorry, right, I'm with you. I thought because... right, I'm with you now, sorry. Yes, Jimenez was... It's because Johnson was on the screen. I thought that's who you were talking about. A lot of other players are wanted, but I don't want to let anyone else go. Sasquatch we could think about later down the line, but he isn't someone I'd offer out. If they came in with big money, I'd probably let him move. But I've got no interest in pursuing him to move because he's my first choice. Get him some iron brew quickly. That'll settle him. I know, that's it. A tatty scone and a square sausage will be fine. Right, let's see if we get any offers. Hayward has confidence in Sorensen. He does indeed. Spent 20 million quid on him. I'd hope he does. I would hope he does. Who's gone through? Hibs are through, so it'd be Hibs in the final. Sebastian Yell's still there. How is it? He's only 25. I'd love to sign him, and we had the chance to. But he's just a 5'7" striker. Does not suit us in the slightest. I mean, he looks brilliant if you play that sort of player. Viva, how we doing with the multi-platform support? Cracking tune this. Whilst we are speaking of it, and as we are drawing towards a close, if anyone is watching, if you are watching on YouTube, it's going to be easier. But if you're watching on Twitch, if you could hit that link, jump over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. It is free to subscribe. I have just crept across the 600 subscriber mark. I'm hoping, really hoping, to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. It's a very ambitious hope. But yeah, any help towards that would be greatly appreciated. I have a weekly series every Sunday at 7 PM, and I have plans to start getting more and more videos out. And as we move towards FM27, that's going to go up a lot. Viva, thank you. I appreciate that. And whilst we're on the whole self-promotion train, if anyone's watching on Twitch at the moment that isn't following, it is free to hit that follow button. And that will also be greatly appreciated. But thank you, Viva. I appreciate it. 2 months, 12 days, 1 hour. Harvey, that feels like a lot longer than that. It does. It feels like you've been with us a lot longer than that. Back-to-back manager of the month. Back-to-back player of the month for Cliff as well. Robert Hale. 6'6". Cam. Ooh, there's a lot to like about you. I don't play a cam. Got 19 jump and reach 6'6". He's a bit of a striker. Not that we're going to do it, but you are going on to the possible free. 4 months for Urban Mammoth as well. Yeah, it feels like a lot longer than that as well. And then there's Jose Joaquin Casualpud, 6'4". Again, another one. Relishes big matches as well. I thought he was one of those. Possible free. We'll get you on there. I don't think I have watch time betters. I don't think I have that set up. I don't have that one. No. I don't think I do. Follow age 9 months. What we naming it? Betters. Again, it just. Well, I guess actually to be fair, it was September I started streaming again. So I guess that makes sense. 7 months for Atta. Are we going to get any, or just get told if there's any offers at least before this game, or are we going to have to wait? I'm assuming we might have to wait. I thought we'd at least get the no offers message. No, it doesn't look like it. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we are going to leave it, and that is nothing personal, Nordic King. Welcome in, happy Friday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I was saying that before I saw you pop up. So keen for Salford. I am looking forward to it. Considering the Tory shouts, I reckon Maggie should be the name. Oh, what I just said, but I was gonna say I couldn't even remember. I literally just said it. By God, it's Nordic. It's a pleasure to have you in as always. I hope you've had a brilliant week. We are going to jump over and see who's around for a raid. Let's see who's online. Happy weekend all. I hope everyone does have a brilliant weekend. I am going to be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, if you are free on your Saturday afternoon. I don't know what's going on here, but when I click onto Twitch, it's saying that suggested collab for me is A1 Ward. He does seem a good bloke. Who's online then? Who have we got? See you on the morrow. I look forward to it, betters. I look forward to it. We went to Kempi yesterday. We've been to Elite Gaffer recently. I'll tell you what. Let's go to Jack, mate. I was in his stream last night, and it was a really, really entertaining time. So let's jump over there. Looks like he's doing some sort of pub quiz. It seems. I don't know, but let's go over there and see what he's getting up to. If you're not already, let's all drop some follows. Like Bedders has got there. If you could all drop that emote when we get over there, make ourselves known as we like to, but just be as lovely there as you are here. But the main thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a massive thank you for spending your Friday evening with me. I really do appreciate it, as always. A massive thank you for the new follows today. We had a few. I really, really appreciate that. Also, a massive, massive thank you for I've lost my scroll here. To Freddie for the tier 1 sub for 3 months in advance. That's incredibly, incredibly generous of you. I really do appreciate it. But yes, so we'll be back now tomorrow at midday. It'll be 12 till 4 tomorrow. We're going to carry on with the save. We've got that semi-final in the Premier Sports Cup to start, and then we've got Real Madrid at home. So if you want to see me get a bit of a battering, I'd turn up nice and early. We're going to have that. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. If you're watching the football, I hope you enjoy it. But I will see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a brilliant Friday evening. See you next time.